never subscribe, now do well to subscribe and share this video. And people now, I make now they leave on a comment too. If I don't watch all these videos finish. Now correct this now I carry come. This share low. That's like we come like that come fat for here because of share. Low where all my breasts can't gather. My correct people, my beautiful people, happy weekend. You get gist when they go for town. So now the gist now I carry come here so make una come here. Good afternoon, my beautiful sister. How are you? So now the gist now I carry come for here so make una come here. What did I say? They share. Now make me come here now concerning Queen Naomi. You know, say before many people go the day against Queen Naomi. They don't know what they happen. But thank God say they don't know what they happen. Happy weekend to every one of una. God will bless us, bless our family. We will never lack in Jesus' name. Almighty God, now He will reward us in Jesus' name. The blessing of God will locate us. We will not die premature death. See, many people know they don't understand. Many people don't understand. They don't understand Ooni Of Ife and Queen Naomi. You understand? See, anyway, make I keep quiet. E get wetin I dey try to wan talk. Ooni Of Ife and Queen Naomi, they don't settle. I don't fit talk am for many videos. There are videos when I don't fit talk am. They don't settle. E get some kind thing when it happened before, but people don't know. They don't understand what happened. Thank God say their eye don't open. Now they don't know what happened. People just dey complain say make Kabiyesi make e go make up with Queen Naomi. Say they pay Kabiyesi because of say Queen Naomi serve and pray fast. Na im make am. You see, don since 5 years Kabiyesi no dey stop to talk and you see they talk am. That one na true. You see they talk am. But Kabiyesi no go know say he dey disgrace himself as he come dey talk that kind thing. And make I tell una one thing. Una see that day, una not see Kabiyesi voice. That day when Tadenika will go there, when Kabiyesi dey talk to Queen Naomi, everybody talk. Una see the way when Kabiyesi voice dey. Una go know say Kabiyesi is still he love Queen Naomi. Now I know say everything don dey okay. You understand? Everything don dey okay. Kabiyesi just carry Tadenika will come wan prove to us, make we see am that day say things don change. But Kabiyesi come dey with all these chameleon women wey be say they don't make sense. Anyway, make I not cause them. Make I not cause them. So my people, make I play something for una. Make una hear am for here. Abeg make una share this video. Please share and leave your comment according to wetin una watch. So I wan play am for una.
Do you know what? Do you know something is going on somewhere? Do you know that? Until I shall be given day, and I don't dance like any time for me. Anytime for me. Good evening, everyone. Please, as you come in, sit down. Have a cup of tea because tonight is an.
Ich habe schon mal bei Aldi gearbeitet vor über 3 Jahren und es hat mir so gut gefallen, dass ich halt wieder hier hinzugekommen bin und seitdem bin ich halt auch ein richtiger Aldianer geworden.
Schatz, meine Nase ist dicht und mein Kopf drückt so.
Dann ist es aus mit Sinogret-Extrakt.
Yes, gbogbo àwọn Pasuma gbogbo wọn ló máa wá jókòó wọn máa ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe ń jọ yẹn so àìjẹ yẹn kọ́ ni mo fẹ́ sọ láàrin ṣó ti yẹ yín thank you daddy mi a máa jẹ oyè yẹn. So The major one that I've come tonight to talk about, like I told you, Ekabo, everybody on Facebook, Mommy wa talks Ajayi, every other person, you're all welcome. So, nkoti mo wa ganu sí ní alẹ́. Mo ní bàbá wa pé 10 years lórí oyè. Tó bá wá ní kẹ́ máa ka àwọn nǹkan ribi Ooni of Ife ti ṣe. A ka wọ́n ti ṣe hotels, wọ́n ti ṣe Ọ̀jájá malls. Ọ̀jájá mall yẹn wọ́n ṣe sí ìlú arábìnrin tó já ìwé fún wọn rí o. Ọ̀jájá malls ní Àkúrẹ́, Ọ̀jájá mall ní Lẹ́kí, wọ́n ti ṣe a lot of things. Yes, and I said something that there are certain things that Ooni did that were not mentioned that I got to know when it was being dragged so well on social media. Nígbà yẹn Naomi gan ló wà nínú ilé. He was helping those ladies tí wọ́n lọ fi ń ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀, tí wọ́n lọ fi ń ṣe iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó ní Libya. Kábíyèsí máa ń gbé plane sílẹ̀, wọ́n máa lọ kó wọn wá. Ó ti yé yín. So, and a lot of people tí bàbá yẹn ti ra kíní fún wọn máa ra bike fún wọn tó máa fi ń ṣe transportation within that community. Ife community, he has done so well. He even did Ọ̀jájá Mall for his 10th year anniversary. Let's give him a clap. So many things that they don't even. I said it one day. I told one of those that are close to him. I said, "Why is he not? Where are his publicists? They are not doing enough, and that's the truth. It is only the negative ones that we see out here. Ooni fele, Ooni gbegba, Ooni dobo, Ooni doku, Ooni gbagba, Ooni gbese. Ìyẹn ni kọ́lé mama gbọ́. But the good ones that he has been doing is going unnoticed. Do you understand? And so we should please let's celebrate him. At least àwọn ọba kan wà, àwọn ọba Yorùbá kan wà. Rí kọ̀ṣọ̀ báyìí kan ṣe. Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe attend party, tẹ̀sán attend party. He is still doing things that we can see. Like I said, olóṣìkọ́ ló fi ń jọba, olówó ọlọ́rọ̀ ló fi ń jọba. Adébíyí, thank you so much, man. God bless you, man. Olówó ọlọ́rọ̀ ló fi ń jọba. So, ẹni tó mọ̀yàn ló fi ń jọba. That is why you will see that when K1 the ultimate becomes the Awujale, he will change Ijebu for better. And so, this particular king has done so well. And I will say, thank you, king. Before I talk about those things that people are saying. Tonight, we saw this trending post everywhere. If you have seen the post, please say, yeah, Ajoke. There is this trend of Olori Naomi that is all over social media today. Adibanke, I love you, ma'am. They post about, I will read it out again. Everywhere today. If I go to this page, it is about Olori Naomi. I go to another page, it is all about Olori Naomi. Remember, how many days ago, few days ago, I came out to talk about my observation and people's observations and the things I've been reading on blogs about the conduct of his wives, especially the two Oloris that came from somewhere. You understand? Those ones. Oh, they said she sent it to bloggers. Okay, let's wait. I will know now. Especially Olori Ashley and Olori Tope. That we have, we talked about their conduct during the celebrations, the birthday and this 10 years anniversary. We spoke about it. Hey, look, and so I saw a video of Ooni of Ife still speaking about Olori Naomi. And this will not be the first time. And like I said, Musomuni Popsi, Kábíyèsí, Atapẹ́ lórí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Kí ló dé tó pé ẹ ń pe Olori Naomi? Everywhere tí ẹ bá ti ń ṣe nǹkan, ẹ máa ní your palace with his legal wife. Olori Buki Bumbata. He came into the palace with his legal wife. So, she left. She left. And then, brought Zainab, Wuraola. All of a sudden, she packed her load and left. Do you understand? And so, thirdly, brought our youngest girl. Among all his wives, I think she's still the youngest. Brought Olori Naomi. You understand? He wasn't talking about Zainab. No. He wasn't talking about Zainab. No. He wasn't talking about Zainab. This is not the first time he's always talking about this lady. Now, she served the breakfast online. And so, after that, Otilo, Kábíyèsí tí Ọlọ́run ti fi kọ́ kanlẹ̀kùn méje. Wọ́n kàn ní 1, 2, 3. Ẹyẹ kí n kà. 1, Mariam. 2, Tèmítọ́pẹ́. Wọ́n ló tẹ̀lé. 2, Bishop. Ẹjẹ́ bá jẹ́ kí n kà bó ṣe wá. Àṣà kà gbájà ní. 1, Mariam. 2, kí lórúkọ lady yìí? What's her name? Ronke. 3, 6 kilo yẹn ń jẹ náà. Tọ́pẹ́. 7, ọ̀nì Tosin. Mi tiẹ̀ wá mọ Tosin. Mo ṣe gbọ́ lẹ́nu Kábíyèsí ni. So, he knocked at 7 good doors. Of course, we all witnessed 6 doors. That he did the wedding every AK Market Day. AK Market Day. Every AK Market Day, Kábíyèsí will introduce one wife. They will pour a gel into her leg, and then they will bring her inside. And that was it. Àmọ́ òyìnbó wá létà ni òyìnbó náà wà. Òyìnbó alóyìnbó. Àbẹ́mọ̀pá lóyìnbó. Only the 7th wife is Tosin. One Tosin. I don't know who the Tosin is. Kábíyèsí lóyìnbó. Ṣebí mo sọ fún yín níjẹta. All these people they call Ayabas, they are still there waiting. Òyìnbó is one of them. Oyinbo, her name is Madami, one of those ones that I can authoritatively tell you there is a Madami somewhere. Our Royal Highness Madami, she is Ayaba. Oyinbo. Baba mi tó ṣẹ́gẹ́, wọ́n tún knock ilẹ̀kùn Oyinbo. So Oyinbo is part of àwọn ìyàwó tí Baba show the whole world. That is the 6 ones that we know that are visible to us. The invisible ones, the 7th one is part of them because me, I don't know her. Unless I will go and find out. You know I like to do amebo. I'll go and take this. Can you release a picture so that I can see and show it to the whole world that yes, our daddy is not hiding any of his wives. Those are the visible wives. They are not the spiritual ones. They are the visible wives. Baba has more wives in the palace. And tonight, I am going to talk to Daddy. Daddy knows Ajoke is a mebo. Kábíyèsí wa Ọ̀ọ̀ni ìrìṣà kì í ṣe ọba tí wọ́n máa ń bínú sí èèyàn dáadáa ni wọ́n o. Tí wọ́n bá ti rí pé mo ti ń ṣèké, wọ́n á ní kí ló ń ṣe bébì? Yóò máa ń ṣèké gan o. Ó ga òwe kí ẹ̀ pọ̀ ṣá. Just like nígbà yẹn, tí olórí Ashley pàdé ìdára wọn káàkiri tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ wọn wọlé táwọn náà yìí jẹ́ side chicken ṣe wọ́n tí gbà yẹn tí àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bú olórí Ashley pé kí ló ń ṣe tó ń gbọ̀n kiri tó ń ṣe kiri tó ń kiri àwa ṣèké ńgbà yẹn pé olórí Ashley ìyàwó ni náà ayaba ni náà ó wà nínú pálá ó náà ti wà dìndín. Now let's go ahead. So tonight I now saw this viral post, and people were now reading it and saying, Olori Naomi has officially divorced the king. How many times will Olori Naomi divorce our king? Olori Naomi left over how many years? After she left, Kábíyèsí ti bí ìbejì. Kábíyèsí ti bí ìbejì lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Kábíyèsí has twins 2 times. One with Olori Tobi. Second one in the palace. Mama Bukumi, kí mo sọ fún yín yìí. So, why is this? Why is she coming to give us divorce letter again? After she divorced us online, that December, that time, one dirty December, she served us. I on holiday with my, I went on holiday. And then people were calling me, okay, it has happened, no? What you said, we are seeing it. Money, what did I say? I heard something. I said something. And now they said, she has come out to announce. That was 3 years ago, Mama Banke. And so, why is this letter everywhere? Something that has never happened before in Yoruba land. Nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Nígbà tí Bòńbàtà máa lọ, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ pé wọn ò tiẹ̀ sí together mọ́. Wọ́n máa wọ tí dáàdì wa bá ti lọ sí seclusion. Wọ́n á lọ dúró tí dè wọ́n ní inú Àwùjalẹ̀ palace. Wọ́n á dúró. Bẹ́yẹn ṣẹ́gbọ́n bí kábíyèsí wa Onírìṣà àti Bòńbàtà ṣe ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn náà ṣe máa ṣe. So they will naturally go and wait there. My daddy will not come to the palace without any woman coming with him. Women are coming with Ogi Chagbola. So, just like that, they are going to come. And so, when Bòńbàtà left back, after performing, she left. Nobody heard anything till today. She understand. And then, Wuraola, no smiling babe. Olórí, mommy, why you want get man? Who want disrespect and Olórí? Shall you buy share no? I don't care. Olórí, past Olórí, Wuraola, our own Wuraola, beautiful, but not smiling Wura. When she left, nobody knew everything. She just carry her bag and carry and go. She only left. They said she left a designer bed. I don't know, because they said she was looking for a designer bed. One of the designer bed. We pay one new looking Miriam looking designer bed. I don't know anything. No, I don't know. You could anyhow. Me ò yá ilé yìí lọ́wọ́ àǹtí Ellie. Àǹtí Ellie, this is not your goal to how. And what goal you need to há lọ́dọ̀ Alámídé o. Aláṣọ ti dá góòlù padà. Àbóyè àsanwó tẹ́lì. Aláṣọ ló gbé yín góòlù eléyìí. Mi ò yá lọ́wọ́ yín. Pọ̀sí mi, ó fún mi ní owó. Àyìndé fún mi ní owó kí n ra góòlù. Tí máa fi ṣe ṣóò lélẹ̀ ni. Òṣìṣẹ́ láìpẹ́, ọmọ ọba la máa ń lò. Àwọn ọmọ Àwùjalẹ̀ la máa ń lo owó ilé. Sure you understand? So, my dear people, when no smiling queen left, mo sọ fún yín bóyá máa di ẹnu pọ̀ ni. Olórí Wuraola.
Paul hatte recht. Geschäftsreisen sind viel schöner, wenn man die Ehefrau einschmuggelt. Entdecken Sie die Marriott Bonvoy Hotelmarken für Geschäftsreisen.
Me, I didn't even know that she wasn't happy in the marriage. Do you understand? So she carried her bag, and then she left. She didn't tell the whole world anything, except that rumor and allegedly that the bed she left, Kabiyesi gave the bed to Mariam. So if it is true or not, so, but allegedly, So my dear people, she didn't tell anybody where she is. Connect by royalty prince. We did. Hey, mama, the power tap now. Engage this. Are you not having nice Friday? What's wrong with you? If you are enjoying this Friday, please engage this life like no man business. When I say engage, it's not only power tapping. Buy gifts. Don't share here long. Now, when I'm looking, thank thank you. Hey, I love you on my show. Rhoda, thank you. Mama, you can give me. Mama, gift. You know, man, do. You don't gift back. Mama, shake. Mama, shake. Mama, got them. Mama, so free. You don't share the new palace, my son. Gift. Má ṣe bàbá láìkè kí láti tèmi tó di ọba ọmọ ọba ò gbọdọ̀ má ṣe kí tó bá mú ọmọ ọba tó bá parí olórí ọmọ ọba Ìjẹ̀bú èdè èdè ìdù kò ní dáa so kí dáàdì mi tó gun orí oyè má ṣe bástádìkè ẹ̀ ń gbà ó yìí ti January ká tó gun orí oyè so ẹgẹ́ má ṣe ké lọ. Now she now left. It didn't see like nobody knew what happened in the palace and then they brought the youngest among all. And then when they brought her, we were happy. Nobody, kábíyèsí ni àwọn ti gbé olórí gidi dé o, olórí alálùbáríkà, ọmọdé tí ò dókórí, ọmọ evangelist, pastoress, gbogbo wọn ṣe pastor, olóhùn mà ṣe wọn, pastoress in the palace, inú gbádùn, lágbàlúlà ń jó, pastoress, àti ẹ̀mú gbogbo wa wọlé Jésù. Prophetess, a kó wa lọ ilé Jésù là ń lọ. Mo lórí, o tí ì lóyún, o máa lóyún, owó ò máa lóyún, tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò máa lóyún, tọ̀wọ́n máa lóyún. Olórí Naomi ò dá wa lóhùn, ó lè máa ṣèké lọ́wọ́ fi ṣe mí. Ṣá, Olúbùnmi, thank you, Sade, thank you for the stars. Let me give you a clap. You are a good person. On Facebook, they are not nice, but you are the only good person on Facebook. Busha Shidipe, who is our prophet? This is not this. Ẹ má worry, person Daniel, bá ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ó sú mi ni, mo fẹ́ ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn ni. Go down now. Anyway, ẹ̀yin tèmi. Bí olórí Naomi ṣá, bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá lóhùn nìyẹn. Ó bá fún wa ní Tadé ni ká wò. Ó bẹ̀ ní ayé, ó tẹ bá tiẹ̀ ń bínú sóhun. Tadé ni kẹ́ wò. Ó ní tẹ bá tiẹ̀ ń ṣèké kábíyèsí kò lè ṣe. Tadé ni kẹ́ wò. Kábíyèsí ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kábíyèsí ní àwọn orúkọ kàǹtìkàǹtì. Ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ayaba tó yìí wá ń ta. Gbogbo wọn ló ti fún lórúkọ tán. Kábíyèsí máa ń fún wọn lórúkọ ni o. Ṣé ẹ rò pé orúkọ àbísọ ni Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá ni? Irọ́ Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá ò gbé orúkọ wá o. Kábíyèsí ló fún lórúkọ. Naomi ló gbé wá láti ilé bàbá ẹ̀. Kábíyèsí ló fún lórúkọ. Mo ní Bóra Ọlá. Is the name Kábíyèsí I give you? Máa pe Madame Leta. Màá bí. Royalty prince ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́. So, ṣé ti yé yín? Wọ́n máa ń fún gbogbo wọn lórúkọ ni. Orúkọ tó sweet. Orúkọ tó bá ti délé ní báyìí. Kábíyèsí fún ẹ ní sweet name. Àwọn orúkọ tó máa wúyàn lórí. Orúkọ Yorùbá gidi tó milẹ̀. Pastor Daniel, no, we needed to do that. We needed to do that. You understand? So, my dear, what's up fún olórí Naomi ní Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá. Ó Ṣílẹ̀kùn Ọlá wá fún wa. Ó wá bí ọkùnrin làǹtìlanti fún kábíyèsí. That's the first son. Ìtòkè ẹni kábíyèsí ṣe mọ̀ kó mo sọ fún yín pé olórí Ashley. Yes, wọ́n ṣe bí ẹni tí ò rọ́kọ rí. Ẹ tẹ́ pé èmi ó tún wà ń kọ́ olórí Ashley. Èmi apá ọkàn mi lé. Èmi apá ọkàn mi lé. Ìgbà tí mi lálẹ́ rí nìkan èmi àjẹ́ kẹ́mi lé. Olórí Ashley. Ó dà pé ọkọ ọ̀run wọn ni kábíyèsí. Olórí Ashley omi ò jẹ́ lágbàlagbà fi o. Mọ́mísí torí ẹ lè lọ ṣe ìsọjí. So mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Mọ́mísí káṣà àwọn olórin orin ẹmọrísìn. Torí ìgbà tí ní àwọn mi wà ń bẹ́ ó máa ń kọrin kò mú ti gbàgbé orin yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń kọrin yẹn o. Gbà táwọn èèyàn ń pè mí lágbàáyà ni mi ṣe kọrin yẹn mú. Ẹjọ́ ta ló ń kó kí ló ń kọ orin yẹn náà? Àjọkẹ́ mi, how are you ma? Kí ló ń kọ orin yẹn náà? Ọkọ mi láti ìgbà èwe wá. Ọkọ mi o, ayẹyẹ o, ìwọ ṣáàlọ ọkọ mi láti ìgbà èwe mi wá. Ìyẹn ni Naomi máa ń kọ́ ń gbà this way. Kí wọ́n rí pípa tí olórí Ashley tí wọ́n make sure pé Naomi ẹbí kọ́ náà lè lọ ọ̀gbọ̀n tó make sure pé àwọn wá gba orin nísìnyí. Àwọn náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ orin. Ó ti yẹ yín, àwọn náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ orin. ìyẹn máa tún yà sọ́dọ̀ wọn létà tó gbogbo wà tán wù ní pátí tó lọ yìí àyè máa tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni this is to correct them and the palace to make amendments on these deviant wives. I am not capping. You understand? Husband of my youths. Now, husband of my youths. See wọ́n máa ń pe ọkọ wọn yẹn òun ni olórí Fọláṣadé làwọn náà ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ ẹ̀písù. Anyway. Kò pẹ́ kò jìnnà. Wọ́n ṣe tún gbé ẹ̀wù tiwọn náà nìyí. After tó ti fún wa ní first son. Kábíyèsí had 2 daughters before Olori Naomi gave him one son. Boy. The 2 daughters, they said one when he was in his maybe 19 years, when he was only 19 years or so. That is Adiola. And then the second one with my own beautiful sister, Otieni, Adewaniwa. Adewaniwa is the second, Naomi the third one. And Naomi gave him his first son, Otieni. Then after that, wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bímọ púpọ̀. Ọlọ́mọ púpọ̀ ní kábíyèsí o. A kì í kọ́ ọmọ fọ́lọ́mọ o. Kí tèmi náà lè pẹ̀lú. Ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fún kábíyèsí. Wọ́n ṣe abiyamọ gidi gan. Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, ọlọ́run kí bàbá wọ káwọn ọmọ wọ 40 kan tó dúró. Ọlọ́run ṣe ìyanu gan. Ọlọ́run ṣe ìyanu gan. So kábíyèsí now kò pẹ́ akọ̀wé lórí Naomi akọ̀gbọ́ wúmọ̀ ni àwọn èké bàtà gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti páàkì ẹ̀rù kó bala sáré ṣe là á gbé mú ní abá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbẹ́ labá find out pé òótọ́ ni a ní ìfọ́kè mà abáṣẹ́ wàá mọ̀ bàbá ṣe gàmí síta nìyẹn làwa sọ. This letter going round, before this letter came out that year, we saw vividly that there was definitely many people in the marriage of Ooni of Ife. Not only, I can remember doing, what's this lady? Hey, Kiloko, the queen that by in London, Kiloko, Yawo Charles. What's her name? Yawo Charles, Mama, King, Kiloko, King to be. Yawo Charles Toku. Diana, thank you. When they were interviewing Diana, she said there are 3 people in this marriage. And exactly. Olori Ashley did not know. She was not the only wife. Please, there were many. Okay? But I will tell you something. That, please, the person you are talking about was there. Okay? But she wasn't the cause of that breakup. No. I am telling you what I got to know through the palace. Now, these people were there talking about this. Was there before Naomi came. According to what I heard from the palace. They were all there. Allegedly, Kabiyesi was promising all of them marriage. Shewa Badele, thank you so much. Allegedly, Kabiyesi was actually promising them marriage. I know of one person. Her name is BBL. You understand? She was one of those that Kabiyesi actually promised. Yes, because I investigated. I spoke with her to know when that happened. And why did I talk to her? It was because of that lady was saying, that's the lady I'm talking about. Yes, she had her grievances, just like any other woman that were there before Naomi came in. Do you get me?
Der Kia EV4. Mit bis zu 625 Kilometern Reichweite.
I know for use them this thing.
Entdecke die Welt in neuem Licht. Kia. Movement that inspires.
God has have what they do. I fight no will come.
These roaming charges are going to be outrageous.
You understand? They were all them. And so, Kabiyesi is just like
I
every
come here and
normal
carry. I
man.
try to want on light.
And I do say it. You are going to deceive, it is your loss, nobody's. But there are so many of them that definitely, my dear people, what is your olórí? Believe me, it's not everyone that likes to be in a polygamous home.
God forbid.
I don't like polygamy.
God forbid.
But some women will tell you, I don't mind polygamy. And so that was when these 6 wives came at the same time. A lot of people were like, Sheyi, well-educated, you understand? Well-educated people, and none of you. Says, get the other number from Auntie, please. Get the other number from her. That number is the one I'm using, and I'm not able to show you understand. Please get the other number. She knows that word.
Why don't they work?
You understand? For your auntie, please. So I can give her the eyeglasses for you, and I'll get that, okay? So I said, well, all these are educated women. All these ladies, except Toby, T.O.T. Bimori, except Miriam, T.O.T. Bimori. And I'm telling you, I am still coming back to you people that you have been calling Miriam Abiyamo. Miriam Oti Bimori. O ṣe ma gbọ́ ọmọdé ní lórúkọ Jésù. So, all of them, wọ́n ti ṣàbíamọ, wọ́n ti marry, oníkálùkù wọ́n ti divorce. And like I said that time, I was sincerely behind all these women because the Kabiyesi yóò bá fẹ́ wọn, ta ló tún máa fẹ́ wọn? Kò matter. Èyàn ṣàbíamọ rí ayé àtijọ́ lọ́ba ní ọba ò kì í jàjẹkù, ọba máa fẹ́ virgin. Àwọn tó ti bímọ rí, tó ti kúrò ní ọkọ kan, èyàn kan ṣáà ló máa gbé wọn sílé. So for them to still find love, bravo to them. And it is their choice. When you want to become a queen, and you know what that means. Even àwọn Kábíyèsí tó fẹ́ ìyàwó kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ àfi ọlá Ọlọ́run, àfi bẹ́ẹ̀ bóyá destiny ni Kábíyèsí wa ti Abẹ́òkúta kọ́ lọ sọ pé ìyàwó kan ló wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn, and is happy with her. Some men are naturally polygamous in nature. Alake has only one wife. Some of them. And so they will use the opportunity of becoming the king. Once of a no, it depends on that man. And gbogbo àwọn obìnrin yìí, a máa ń mọ àwọn ọkùnrin tá à ń fẹ́. Ọkùnrin tó bá mọ̀ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ òbò, wọ́n ti fi ṣe látọ̀run. Tí wẹ̀ bá di ọba, wàláì, á fẹ́ tó 100 tọ̀ní ní kọ́kọ́ lè máa rí. So, immediately, gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ ń wò pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? She left because later ni mo ṣe wá gbọ́ the full gist. She couldn't cope with all these women. Had no balls to challenge Kábíyèsí. Wọ́n kì í challenge ọba. And this is a young girl that felt she has come into somebody's life. And ni mo kọ́ Kábíyèsí mama sọ fún. Ó ti yé yín, because I could say that naturally Kábíyèsí loves her. There is no doubt about it. I feel like the rest too. The rest, no matter what the rest. I mean, she is the oldest one. Patsy Daniel, Princess Fadekemi ti wá, Simbili. And what is of Princess Fadekemi? Princess Fadekemi is still in the palace. She's over 60.
Wow. Kábíyèsí dey marry. I don't think I lie you.
She is over 60. And she is Kábíyèsí's ayaba. Tí ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan kan. Tẹ́ bá ti wọ palace, Princess Fadekemi náà máa fà yín lé lọ́wọ́. Patsy Daniel, no, to call in, for everyone that wants to call in, this is the number. I'm coming. Let me give you the number. If you want to call in, let me give you. Mr. Adigbo, if you like that, you only want to it can't be done. It can't like me. It can't be said, you go my number. They were more busy, my daddy. Plus 234, Nigeria number. Plus 234 901 662 8939. Plus 234 901 6628939. Mr. Adigun. Anything TikTok ever be of Mr. Adigun. I say in a show. So, my dear people, not yet. That's why they shall go to the request. Now, with all these ayabas that we mentioned at that time, they were there. Naomi was seeing all these women. That lady I told you about was there too. Most of them, do you get me? Most of them knew that KBSC brought in a younger girl. Princess Ronke Adenilu, Princess Ronke, that is only Ronke was there. Not that because I said somebody came in to say they have been dating since when they were young. No. They met in a party in 2024 or so, 2014. As you come in, please get your about it. Oh, God. If you are coming in, please, can you mute? Mute. If you want to come in, you can mute, please. If you come in, please mute. Ma?
Somebody is there, this one is been there, whatever is been there. Come marry one now. Why did it have to be Naomi?
What choose? Oh, when you buy this, I get a master. It can't be done like me. And mute. But Naomi came in and she became the wife. And then you start wondering, like this woman has wondered now. Wonder. Why did you understand? Why did KBSC decide to marry Naomi when he had fleet of women around him? His choice. We don't know. Do you understand? And so they were all there. And she got tired. She was allegedly, they said, KBSC was not on Sheila show. We knew more. The months. Allegedly. As you come in, please, can you mute, please? Allegedly. We could new for because wọ́n pọ̀ nínú palace tí wọ́n wọlé ṣe tí wọ́n tó ń jáde àwọn tó ti ń be friend for a long time. Please, I beg you as we do this. You know, on this platform, I respect people's opinion. And when you talk about certain people, especially when that person is on Facebook or, you know, when I was talking about that's my lovely sister that I mentioned her name, is because she's somebody that speaks with me. PPL is like a sister to me. Sure, you understand? So that's why I mentioned her as one of the Ayaba. Sure, you understand? Please do not mention anybody's name that I don't have affiliation with. Please respect my platform. I can tell you about me to anybody that comes in. Thank you, man. So John to be alone. John make to pull Jemo. Patsy Daniel, please I don't want that name here. Please, I beg you. I'm not in all that league. Please. Why did you do this? I don't know you. Please. Don't call anybody's name. Who is Kudiris? Please. I don't want that shit here. John follow about Benny. Please. I don't want that here.
Ẹni ìyá yìí ti kú ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ ń ṣèké báyìí.
Ẹ má bínú èké ni mí ni. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú. Dáàdì mi wà láyé, wọn kò tí ì gbà mí lọ́mọ ni. Tá bá ti já Àwùjalè, wọ́n á gbà mí wọlé.
Wọ́n ní kíkí ni ẹ kalẹ̀.
Ẹ kalẹ̀ mà, ẹ káàbọ̀. Ẹ bá wa mí ìsàmì ẹ̀bọ̀.
Greatness kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí?
So,
Ìyẹn jábọ̀ ni, ó jábọ̀.
okay.
Àti àjọkẹ́ ìbọn ló jẹ́ kó jábọ̀, tó lọ́mọ̀ pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ láti mọ̀ ní wọ́n á fẹ́ sí.
Ẹ má ti sọ̀rọ̀ dájú ní ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀yin ò rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní. Wọ́n ti lọ gbé lẹ́tà 1942 wá. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá fi ń yọ wá lẹ́nu lórí Facebook everywhere.
Ìdájú yóò lè jọba.
Okay, mo ti gbọ́. So,
Attention Satan should be.
okay, don't worry. Let's get somewhere first. You will know she's been trying to catch attention or not, and you know why. Even if she did, please let's listen and be open-minded tonight, please. If you don't like Naomi, it's your Lord. If you love Naomi, it's your Lord. But please, let's just be open-minded in this analysis. Okay. So, like we know, like I said, Princess Fadi tell me that this person is writing. That person must be from the palace or knows them very well. That person knows that Princess Fadi was there for a very long time too. And she was the one to hands that over and one obìnrin yìí fún tó bá ti dé. So, but because you fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé this letter that is circulating everywhere today was sent out that day when Olori Naomi decided to serve the king his breakfast. And this is after this party. You remember the last Olojo that Olori, what's that Olori's name? Folashade made her appearance known to the whole world. Do you understand? That she's an that was the last appearance of Olori Kola in the palace. Because today, Folashade tó ti wà ńbẹ̀ for a long time, according to what we heard, that Kabiyesi has been promising marriage and wọ́n fẹ́ ẹlòmíì wọlé. She decided to show herself, that's Ashley. She decided to show herself on that day. But remember, you know him, Patsy said he knows Ooni right from VGC. Okay, Uncle Tunde Ogunwusi. All right, that's fine, thank you. So, like I said, shit, he killed them. Anyway, láti bá jọba tó lè tẹ́ ní máa ṣe kí ní máa ṣe kí mọ́. Ẹ ṣáà gbàdúrà kí adé tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ ká má lè ṣe kí mọ́. Okay, ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ ṣé.
Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ ló lọ́rọ̀ yẹn.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ jọ̀ọ́. So this was her last appearance in the palace. The day she was happy. That was when Kabiyesi was having his birthday. Olori Naomi. Ní ọjọ́ yẹn ló kọrin fún wọn wípé olóṣàdúrà pé olórí á máa pọ̀ láàfin. And then I remember Kabiyesi giving his speech and was saying that day wípé tó bá ní èèyàn ní ọgbọ́n orí wípé Olori Naomi is blessed. Ṣó ti yé yín? Wọ́n ní Olori Naomi is blessed wípé ó máa ń ṣe bí àgbàlagbà. Kábíyèsí sọ̀rọ̀ ní ọjọ́ náà. Màá fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ from him tó bá yá wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n yẹn appreciate ìyàwó wọn wọ́n wojú ẹ̀ nígbà tí Yàlájé ń kọrin. Remember, Yàlájé has been there as Yàlájé. I don't know. People are saying something, but I don't know. I cannot say what I don't know. We can see people are showing me Olori, prophetess Olori.
We was wearing UGG early to try and be super different and not look like everybody else.
Okay. Yeah, I did see. You know, and doom. That was the day. Do you get me? Anyway, nǹkan tó ṣe ní ọjọ́ náà was telling the whole world ní ọjọ́ tí ọmọbìnrin yìí kúnlẹ̀ síwájú wọn tó ṣàdúrà fún wọn pé aya máa pọ̀ láàfin. The reason she did that day, when I got to know, was because she knew the king had them. But according to what we heard, is that king was telling her these women were just his business partners. These women, he had nothing to do with them, but they were coming into the palace and she had no balls to even confront him. Peradventure, if Kabiesi had called her, well, look, you are not going to be the only wife. Anik, you got it. Do you understand? You got it. Thank you so much, Adiski. Kani Kabiesi be joko, cause of look, ìyàwó mi ni wọ́n mo fẹ́ fẹ́ wọn ni. But she saw how Ashley was doing everywhere. In fact, allegedly, they said Ashley was, I don't know, that some bloggers were coming out for Ashley to be known. In fact, I was accused of it. If you can remember, follow me on Facebook. Only Ashley is on for me. I didn't know Ashley. God seized my heart. I just love her that time because she felt like you cannot keep me and be deceiving the whole world, be deceiving your wife that you have at home. Because just like the way Madame is shouting everywhere now, you can see go and see Instagram. She's granting interview to let people know that she's Ooni's wife. Meanwhile, Ooni has not told the whole world that she's a wife. Oh. Do you understand? But that time, exactly what she did, she came out, she was bold enough that look, hey, you must even pa momo. And then Naomi now felt like, Baba, you so tough for me. Ashley, you so mobile, Moba bini. Do you understand? Moba bini. Emi kegelong be kiri. And life was even in danger, allegedly. Do you understand? So she felt like, no, this is enough. And then they obey. You have 60 plus, you want bed. You have 40 plus, you want bed. You have 40 plus, you I want on bed. And KBSC was promising everybody, allegedly, marriage. Like I said, that person's name I mentioned. We posted, I blocked BBL, if you remember, because I saw her with the king in the aircraft. Private jets, don't be kakiri. She was with him. So she was apparently living in the palace just like every one of them. They all had their challenges. So BBL was there as a wife to be. In fact, that was when we got that voice note. Never got the voice note. The voice note, because she was aggrieved. Like, how dare a man tell me that I am going to be his wife after Naomi left? In fact, àwọn ẹbí ẹni tí mò ń sọ yìí ti pè mí rí, àwọn tèmi ni wọ́n ní àwọn ti ní kí gẹ̀ yẹn kúrò ní palace for a very long time. She did not listen. She loved Kabiyesi genuinely. She's a lawyer. She actually loved him. And so, what is of power fair? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No matter what, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní palace yẹn bí èmi ṣe rí tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀yin ní situation yìí pẹ̀lú kẹ́kẹ́ fẹ́ pé yìí ni Naomi will you stay with that ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ sọ fún yín kéré tó wà nínú marriage like if you read her write-up.
So many people. It's not today. Okay, I will read it. It's not today.
She said, but she said, we pay in content renter. Oh, you have to say,
oh, when I go and analyze, more understand.
She's the one that is there. It's only Naomi that is outspoken. All of them, I think that they are desperate. No, she draws to them. One was desperate. Then number two, Sherry, I want attraction on one.
Why you not let them talk finish now?
Prophetess go and when me come.
Hold on, the prophetess. Sorry, hold on. Hold on, the prophetess.
Oluburi.
Naomi. Any olórí prophetess ìyá mi.
Ní wíìkì tó kọjá tí wọ́n bá kábíyèsí jó, that's a mess. Tí n bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ọkọ mi, I will not feel good. Ẹ gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó yẹn wọ́n kàn jó.
Ta ló jẹ́ olúborí ní sáwọn olórí ní? Olúborí is a prophet. Ṣé olórí ni wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ abẹ́ o?
Wọ́n fly gbogbo fídíò yẹn káàkiri.
Ṣé fídíò tí ọkọ̀ wọ́n yìí gbogbo ẹni mọ̀ rí? Wọ́n ní wọ́n tún yóò dì í. Ṣé wọ́n yóò dì í lóòótọ́ ni? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni olórí ẹgbẹ́ ìtàwá mi? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni olórí olúborí ẹ̀? Sọ́rí prophetess olúborí wọ́n yóò dì í níwájú kábíyèsí. Wọ́n wá mú ìdílé wọn wá ṣe báyìí.
Wọ́n tún ṣojú báyìí. Kí ni gbogbo nọ́sẹ̀nsì yẹn?
Wọ́n ṣe ìdí bàlàbàlà.
It was like a year ago. Naomi lọ sí pàtí kan Alhaji Wasiu náà ń play lọ́jọ́
Yes, my king.
That lady was on the stage. Pẹ̀lú K1. Ó ń kì lọ́wọ́. Tí ẹ bá rí bí prophetess yìí ṣe tó ṣe báyìí. Èèyàn náà. She look at her like. Mú wò í pé kí ló dé? Ṣe ráfà náà.
And our friend as well.
Sherry, Mrs. Olubori. Àti orí láti ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó máa jẹ́ mẹ́sẹ̀gì rẹ̀. Mẹ́sẹ̀gì kan máa gbalẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kó máa gba góòdù kan ẹ̀mí ní kán ra góòdù fáwọn kán ra ní fáwọn. Sherry láti London wọ́n ti máa ń dúró lójú àwọn lójú báyẹn. Sherry ọkọ tó fẹ́ tí kò bá lè tí obìnrin bá fọ́kọ tí kò bá lè tọkọ yóò bá lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe mọ́. Ṣé understand? Ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn jẹ́ ọkọ, ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn jẹ́ ọkọ. Ṣé understand? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not judging. But I believe there are some things as a married woman when her husband says stop or don't do that. Kọ́ fún wa lójú àti kò yẹ ká ṣe. Even as a woman, tí ọkọ wa gbọ́ bá kí n sọ̀rọ̀ pé mama jogun báyìí, as a married woman, there are some certain things we're not allowed to do outside, regardless. Tó o bá jẹ́ pé àwa là kó sórí tébù fòkò wa. Jẹ́ àwọn kan ní ti chip ẹ̀ má bẹ̀rù.
Thank you so much.
One of them is zero. If I am a tolerate room for them.
Wọ́n ṣèdí bàlàbàlà, wọ́n ṣèdí bólobòlò.
Àwọn méjèèjì náà jọ ń ṣe òkú.
Àwọn méjèèjì náà jọ ń ṣe.
Tani.
Yàrá ní.
Yeah. They spread the video now. Kilometer video.
Wọ́n ti ojú síra wọn.
No, ní rí tí Olúborí, sincerely, I saw Olúborí's own. Táwọn èèyàn tó ń kọ̀ tí mo rí kiri. Nígbà tí wọ́n mú kábíyèsí tó ń tag kábíyèsí. And sincerely, kábíyèsí wa Ọọ̀ni Richard. Tẹ bá gbọ́ tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ yín ní alẹ́ yìí. Ire lọ́pọ̀ yìí sí o, àpè yìí síbi.
Kábíyèsí tó ń rí àti pàápàá.
Kábíyèsí gan react.
I'm like, not real.
Kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
And they lie.
Ṣé màmá yẹn tẹ́ bá lọ wọ̀ ẹ́ rí pé wọ́n lè rí àti dáadáa pé kí ló ṣe yín náà?
Hello.
Kámẹ́rà lẹ́wà náà.
And he was trying to caution them that
Wow!
Now lie. I see her, you don't caution them. Like the verse. If you watch and the verse, they not caution them.
Naomi is one of the best. Many of them, so according to Tosso, tell me, go, when you marry and marry tell
Kò marry rí, èmi fún yín authoritatively kò marry rí.
what could I be married?
Kò bímọ rí.
And that means she's old.
She's not old. She's only 40 plus. She looks smart. She looks good.
My grandma.
Sincerely.
But she's 49
She's
years.
not 50. Our sister, our senior sister.
But she's 49 years. 49 years.
Okay, 40 something.
Yes.
What about you, Naomi now?
Gbogbo wọn ló di Naomi lọ, abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ni mo ní Naomi the youngest.
Fún ọmọ 30 or 20 something tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀.
No, don't be Philip. Don't be Philip Olori
Yeah,
Naomi.
she's not even up to 30.
And they be age
Like
mate.
she said it's a lot. Big water release.
Show a clip of Onirija.
Spending our expensive shoes. We are going to talk about that. Kábíyèsí.
Question.
One by one. Tẹ́bá ti ń jọ sọ̀rọ̀ tọ́ba ilẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́. One by one, please. Ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ tó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Àjọkẹ́ mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kọ́.
They don't get control. All of them just they talk at once.
Gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ náà Nàìjíríà ti di drama. Ìrírí ayé ọgbọ́n dẹ̀ ló fi ń kọ́ wa. Gbogbo ètò bá dẹ̀ tọ́ka sí wa nínú ìgbésí ìrìn àjò ilé ayé tiwa náà. Táwa náà mọ̀ bá ṣe máa rìn tá a ṣe máa ṣe ìdíwọ̀n ẹ̀. Ṣé rí ìyá kan ti ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ pé àwọn ìyá agbá tí ọ̀yàn ìṣà gbé sínú ilé wọ́n gbé sórí Naomi nígbà àti ìmọ̀ nǹkan kan bí ìfẹ́ máa dárúkọ ni. Màmá yẹn máa sọ pé àwọn ìyá agbá wọ́n pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ àwọn ìyá kìnnìkan àwọn ìyá kìnnìkan. Okay.
Bett 1. Wir sind Matratze. Jetzt bestellen auf bett1.de.
See this one.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ganu sí eléyìí tí ó wà lẹ́yìn. You know, I would love to correct. Through intentions, I would love to correct. If anyone knows otherwise, they are free to come up with facts. Let it be known that this decision to move on did not come because of His Majesty is marrying to another queen, as many would have loved to assume. Though our life as a couple, one, I was the only man. Video yẹn wà bí báyìí. Tí olórí Tèmítọ́pẹ́, tí olórí Tóbi, ó fẹ́ lọ bá kábíyèsí fún Peter gbogbo wọn ti fẹ́ dúró, wọ́n fẹ́ ya fọ́tò. Ó dẹ̀ mú ojú, ó dẹ̀ fi mú ìyàwó ọkọ ẹ̀, ìyálé ló jẹ́ fún ẹ o. Ó dẹ̀ mú báyìí, ó dẹ̀ mú látilẹ̀, ó mú dókè. That it was so glaring to the world. Those are the behaviors we are talking about. For some of you that you are saying, what behavior are they portraying? These are behaviors. Kábíyèsí ò kì í ṣe oníyàwó kan. Olórí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ilé ọkọ kan lẹ́yìn náà ti ń bọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn níta mọ́. Àwọn èèyàn ń ká yín gbogbo àwọn your facial expression everything like bí bàtà pé olórí Tóbi lọ́ba kò ń ṣe èèyàn rárá. Ó dẹ̀ wò látòkè ògbé báyìí ògbé. I wonder what Naomi went through when she was in the palace with you girls.
And mommy, Niger style.
Yes,
Fried chicken, food processor, ejo. Tabari, Ibati Naomi law. I just want to call your attention to something, so maybe you can pinpoint on it. There was one, the first lady, Confetti Ooni Of Ife after Naomi. What was her name? Sharon Timo. Yeah, Wura.
No, Wura came before Naomi.
No, the first lady,
Miriam.
She's not there. She's not in the picture at the moment.
Yeah, because she's somewhere.
I don't know what happened, however.
Pregnant.
I
have said
I
it.
don't want to say that. I didn't know how true that was anyway.
She's pregnant. She's coming out with the baby.
My point was, Miriam Stan, if you look at her, she's a very quiet person. And she's born to be a leader.
because I will just round up and then everybody will have a say. Please, Joe. I know that since Miriam left the palace for good, for now, to go and bring our good news, we're going to Shebako. And sincerely, Miriam, wherever you are, please don't let them put you into this trash that they are doing. Yeah, I know they are calling you, okay? Saying certain things to you. Miriam, please, you are a calm lady, you're very, very educated, and you are from a good home. Yeah? I know all of you. I know your siblings. Please, don't get involved at all with what is going on in the palace at the moment until the king can do the right thing. Okay? Among his wives and his ayabas, he should know how to handle everyone. When Miriam was to come in, did Miriam know that they were coming to, all these wives were coming? No. She thought she was the only one coming. I am just telling you guys. She thought she was the only one. That night, just about she wedding, we all cool 2 days. Ni voice note, see, BBL Jade. That voice note was the one that I was like, where is this coming from? Who is she? So, my dear people, that's the truth. So, Miriam, please, don't let them get you involved in any of this. Going on in the palace. Toby has no right to look at that Toby. If you look at Toby now, she be able to depressed, and that's the truth. Because almost man dress that I might see anybody.
That Toby.
Yeah.
She's under dementia somehow.
Because she's not happy. Let me just conclude, Joe. So you will see that she doesn't look happy at the moment. Yeah, Beji. Can you see? Toby is not looking happy because of these two ladies, especially you, Tope. Please, she's a wife like you. She deserves to be respected. Oh, ní láti láti fojú burúkú gbé látòkè sílẹ̀. Gbogbo wa là ń ṣọ́ yín, à ń rí wà yín, à ń rí gbogbo yín. Ìwà every one of you, gbogbo yín la mọ̀. Do you understand? So please, let's leave that one now. Now, this particular one that came out, and then before I talk about this, all the actions tí everybody ṣe, everyone will have a say on this platform today. Especially on that party. Mommy wa Olubori, Ejo, you are a spiritual leader. If truly you are a spiritual leader,
Spiritual indeed.
I used to wear Joe. Me will expect you, kema wa fi bàtà tí kábíyèsí ló dà fún yín, kema wa fi wọ́n lórí Facebook.
Next time you do it again, I'm going to report.
Who does this? That kábíyèsí? Kí ni nǹkan tó Olúborí ṣe fún yín tẹ́ máa ra bàtà ṣó à ń báàgì fún wọn àti pátá? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run kábíyèsí àní láti máa gbẹnu sí ọ̀rọ̀ yín. Bọ̀tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún wọn, Olúborí, why are you coming out to showcase all those things? Ṣé àwọn ìyàwó ilé wọn gan ṣé wọ́n rarú ẹ̀? Ṣé kábíyèsí ra designer fún wọn tẹ́ gbé wá sórí Facebook? Tẹ́gbẹ́ fi ń ṣe every shade, pepper them gang me, I'll drop you because I don't know. Please, I'll drop you. If you come up and you don't mute, I'll drop you. Me, but when you say pepper them gang, don't do pepper them gang. Why did you have to showcase the pants and bras online? Sorry, one goes to pata the bra, one you show and bag. Sure you understand? Kodama, Jomomiwa, you're a spiritual mother. As a spiritual mother, keep being a mother. Hey, Joe. Now, àwọn ìyàwó yín àti àpòṣọ blame. Kó gbogbo wọn wọlé. Ní kí mọ́mì wa Fadékẹ́mi tí wọ́n yìí jẹ́ ìyáálé àgbà 60+. Ní kó bá wa kọ́ gbogbo wọn bó ṣe ń hùwà. Bó ṣe ń hùwà láti ayébáyé làwọn bàbá wa wọ́n máa ń jogún ìyàwó. Bí mọ́mì wa Fadékẹ́mi ṣe jẹ́ 60+ yẹn, àwọn olóyè kó máa ọmọ kó máa kọ́ wọn ní gbogbo ìwà tá à ń wù. Dé gbogbo àwọn side chicken wọ́n á sọ àyè side chicken fún ibi tó lè dé ibi tí ò lè dé ní ààfin. Dádì wa ẹ bá wa ṣètò yẹn mo ṣọ́ báwo èèyàn máa bá yín sọ a lot of things. Olórí Ṣadé bóyá kábíyèsí ò kì í fún yín lówó ni o. Like I told you, it seems, you know, blessed child, I can't see you. I'll bring everybody up, don't worry. I'll bring you up, please. I just want to finish it. Maybe Kabiyesi, because you seem to want to show love when you are out there. Maybe you are not getting enough, just what Naomi went through. That's why you are showing. But despite what Naomi went through as at that time, she was not doing all this. That shows that you people are not matured enough. Mommy wa ẹjọ bá wa kọ́ wọn. Wọ́n fẹ́ fún èèyàn lówó. Olórí Ṣadé Fọláṣadé ibi tó bẹ dé ó bẹ. Honestly, I know it's your home. People are saying, why would you teach them how to be? Because they are public figures. Are you deaf? Are you okay? People will talk about public figures. Ashley was struggling for money.
I just saw it now.
It's age maturity. She's 60 plus, but doesn't make her have that wisdom. But that's the essence of having Agbalagba Olori nínú ilé ma. Do you understand, ma? So, you were struggling to get money from your husband, the king. Odindi ọba ìlú, ó ń fún àwọn èèyàn lówó, ó dẹ̀ sáré dìde, ó ṣe bí hungry lion.
Yes.
Mọ́mí wa Fọláṣadé, àṣìlẹ̀ má bínú.
I just saw it now. I just saw the video.
Mo kàn ń try láti sọ fún yín ni. Kò dáa.
I just saw
ìwà
the
yẹn bí ìgbà tẹ́ pé
video.
elébi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ kì í ṣe elébi ṣèbí lọ́nà láti wá. If truly you love this man, all of you, I am begging you, give him peace of mind. When Naomi was there, she actually gave him the peace of mind that he's looking for at this point. That man has very soft soul. Òun ni gbogbo àwọn mọ̀mísí yẹn, you understand? Àwọn mọ̀mísí, àwọn prayer warriors. Ni wọ́n ṣe ń káàkiri gbogbo inú palace tí wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn ìyàwó wọn kó gbádùn wọn. People were blaming àwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà kí ló ń gbé àwọn 3 sisters before. No, the 3 sisters are not even the issue. It's all this àgbàlagbà tí wọ́n jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ń ṣe spiritual mother fún wọn. Ẹ̀yin gangan ní ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá yìí ẹnu ẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ bá ní tó bá fi kan ọba yìí lè ní. It's because ẹ̀yin kan tẹ̀sẹ̀ dé tó yẹ kẹ́ fi orí yín pamọ́. Báwo lè ṣe máa jà? Ẹ máa jà sí owó ò ṣe bí elébi. Kábíyèsí ẹ̀ tí fẹ́mi náà lówó lójú gbogbo èèyàn. Olórí Ashley kò fọ́ọ̀nì mọ́ o. Kò fọ́ọ̀nì mọ́. I'm not saying you should not display your love. Maybe this is the only way you can display your love out there. Maybe the king is not giving you enough inside. But please do it with maturity. Do it with ease. I used to love you so much. Àwọn èèyàn kò kó sanwó fún mi. Mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ rí, ò mọ̀ mi rí. I changed. Njọ́ kan àwọn kan fẹ́ gbé mi pa lórí Facebook because I was changing her picture like because Black Beauty. Ó tún jáde tán. Má fi mi pamọ́. But please, ó ti ń pọ̀ jù. Ó ti di olórí. Ipò ọba ló wà. Ó jẹ́ kó máa pàṣẹ kó dúró kó pàṣẹ ni. Kò ṣe pé kó pàṣẹ káwọn kan sọ pé àbí ìdè crazy if I punch your head. Kò dá ẹjọ́ gbogbo yín ẹ fúnra yín lọ́wọ́. So for this letter, I will go read it again and reason I will tell you. Kábíyèsí, mo sọ ọkọ fún yín, Kábíyèsí bàbá mi. It seems you still love Naomi. Sincerely, who that paid love Naomi? Ẹ̀yin nífẹ̀ẹ́ Naomi. Ní last 2 weeks, tí wọ́n gbé ọmọ yín wá bí 3 weeks tẹ́ ṣe àdúrà fún ọmọ yẹn. Mo rí bá ṣe ń pe sílẹ̀kùn ọlá with love. Kábíyèsí, ẹ ń pe sílẹ̀kùn ọlá with ease. Ẹ ń pe sílẹ̀kùn ọlá ara yín dẹ̀ ń dà. Mo rí bá ṣe ṣe mò ń ṣọ́ gbogbo movement yẹn. Kábíyèsí, ọba wa, if you want her back, it is not by reminding the whole world every time. Do you understand? Because what you have done has brought this letter today. Guys, I know a lot of people said, some said Naomi paid bloggers to repost this. Some said it is Folashade and Ikeji that paid bloggers. I don't want to believe the two stories. No, I don't want to believe it is Naomi that paid bloggers to repost this today. And I don't want to believe Temi Tokwe or Ashley did. I want to believe that because of what the king did last 2-3 weeks ago, this made people started talking about Naomi. People started because on this platform, I remember when we did the program, people came about and said, please, let's be sincere. On different platforms, no, that is not why this letter came out today. This letter must have been reposted because of that fact that the king keeps repeating it every time he goes out by saying, "Ìyàwó kan fi mí sílẹ̀, méje wọlé, ìyàwó kan fi mí sílẹ̀, méje wọlé." Kábíyèsí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ yé sọ kíní yẹn mọ́. Ó máa ń dùn èmi gan tí mo jọ́ mọ́ yín. Why reminding us how she said you? If she's gone, she's gone. Some of us did shows for her. Million shows.
Now you do show.
But you keep saying it, and now people are attacking her. You are exposing her to attack. If you don't know, the attack from your wives, because won't feel threatened. We never say when you feel threatened of a young girl that has left, they are still feeling threatened about Naomi's,
Auch wenn ihr weit voneinander entfernt seid, weltweit sicher Geld versenden. Mit Remitly.
And they see her around, it's like, she get Ife padà wọlé ni. Expose ẹni sá. Mo mọ̀ pé most ọkùnrin bó ṣe máa expose wa sí ewu nìyẹn. Bọ̀bú bẹ̀yìn dádì ṣe ọ̀pá àgbàlagbà lẹ́yìn. Ọlọ́run á fún yín ní ọgbọ́n àti ìmọ̀. But sharing letter to Jade, it is because of that your action. She said, remember how she left you that time? She said, I am single and ready to mingle. Princess Naomi, people are saying. The letter was written about 4 years ago. Not a new letter. Please.
It's old letter.
Yes.
Old letter.
Make una let am talk.
People, and they reposted it because of the
Yeah, you're right.
She said, let's read the letter again, and then you see why people are, because of our Naomi wa preach she laughing, Naomi Shebai, Naomi, you try to understand. She said, the beginning of a new dawn, close of a chapter. Former queen consults to the Ooni of Ife, Naomi Shekola, announces head of union. One should be no. All of you bloggers that you reposted as new, I'm disappointed in you. Because it's an old letter. You might have just written it that Naomi's divorce letter resurfaces, and people will know that it is not new.
No, they didn't do
This
it
is
like
an
that.
old letter.
They didn't do it like that.
Agba letter yo, agba letter yo, agba letter yo. Àwa ò ní fojú sunkún mọ́. Letter tí Naomi post ní ọjọ́ tá à ń sọ yìí. Only I bless the Lord Almighty for His faithfulness in the last 3 years of my marriage. Now, èyí tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé new letter ni, and is she still married?
No.
It's just common sense. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ post nǹkan báyìí ẹ wò pé how many years ago? Chengbe is okay. I am coming. So she said, in the last 3 years of my marriage, she was only married to the king for 3 years. Do you understand? In life's journey, it isn't how far, still how well. Indeed, though Satan should buffet, a trial should come. Bible. I have this blessed assurance, controlling all situations and saying to me, it is well with my soul. Certainly, it is well. I made my journey into the ancient throne of Ife with faith in my heart and love for the keeper of it. Few impressions I would love to correct. Few impressions I would love to correct. If anyone knows otherwise, they are free to come up with facts. Let it be known that this decision to move on did not come because of His Majesty is marrying to another queen, as many would have loved to assume. Though our life as a couple, one, I was the only married wife to him. There were side attractions. But it was never an issue. Olóhùn ní gbogbo wọn bó ṣe ń wọlé tó ń jáde. Olóhùn olórí actually dáadáa. Olóhùn mọ̀ pé Rónkẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀. Olóhùn but they were never the issue. And then, ṣe pé wọ́n mọ̀ tó ń gbé kiri pé tó ká lè sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ fẹ́ yàwó mi. No. It was said that her account was hacked. No, it wasn't hacked because she refused to bring it down. Okay. So she said, I never approached him with any revelation of any sort. For every one of you that have come onto my platform to say that you know Naomi well, she said, this is 3 years ago, and you people are still saying it. I think that is why this letter is coming up again. To remind you, we will the platforms to say that she went to give revelation to King that he contacted me first and made his proposal known several months later. The marriage was not an arranged one, as many have been construed. I never knew the prophetess there to have introduced me to him. Do you know the prophetess? The prophetess that God showed about.
We do. We know the prophetess.
Okay. And what you pay the Olórí Naomi man say, don't play with Holy Ghost. Someone for one say you're talking about Shubuye. Olórí yìí, ó máa lọ sí church wọn. What the man say?
Of course.
Ó ti yé yín.
What if I call attention, you see?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, as a woman, we are all learning. And it's just
You know, let them finish.
the same woman can say, prophetess, the same pattern. See, oh look, the same pattern. No, not to marry your call. You know, Ashley. If Ashley did not take.
Okay, so to my Ashley, why should
Hey, man.
Ashley not in someone, not yet.
I'm not be there. They follow and well.
It's actually about take care.
Okay.
No, someone. Kalema, I just had a sorrow to feel platform is Lema. I think most of them will do Sherry, you got my son to be paid. I told Facebook motive wash evil. Bí ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run ti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tipẹ́ ẹ má bínú máa wò ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run ti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tipẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Naomi tí gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n fi ọba pé kò yẹ kó lọ sínú ilé ọba. Mo fẹ́ kí ọ̀nà kan lálẹ́ pé mà ṣe rí Naomi tẹ̀ sọ pa yìí mà aya ọba ni láti inú oyún wá mà aya ọba ni. Ṣé ìgbà mi mà aya ọba láti inú oyún wá ṣe rí ìṣesí ẹ̀ tó ṣe bí àgbàlagbà yẹn. Bá ṣe dá nìyẹn bí ọmọ mi ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn mà ó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí àgbàlagbà nìyẹn ìwọ tó bá lọ́mọ mi nú ọmọ tó bí tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa torí pé ọmọ yẹn nìkan tó wá ṣe nú ayé ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn mi ìwọ bí Naomi ṣe dàgbà òun tó lọ fún mi nípa Naomi ni wípé aládé obìnrin Naomi ṣe rí ọba Ooni Ife òun náà ní adé Naomi náà ní adé tó lè wá láti inú omi ọba méjì ò lè gbẹ́nu abẹ́ kò lè gbẹ́nu ọba ò lè gbẹ́nu ní adé òdekọ̀ọ́dọ́kọ̀ náà ó máa lọ fún kan ni òun lẹ́kí Naomi fi bẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ṣe rí Ashley tó wá gbé bẹ̀ ṣe rí tọ́sídọ́mọ mi tí èèyàn bá fi ọkọ tọkọ yẹn kù ṣẹ́ ó tó bá ti mú ọmọ yẹn wọlé ẹ̀fọ́ ọkùnrin yẹn ó máa bẹ̀ sí ní owó ṣé láwọn tó rí ọkọ yẹn bí ẹni tí kò tó dàbí olóṣèǹgbà yẹn ó máa bẹ̀ sí wọn wákọ̀ máa ṣe onílára fún ẹ tó sọ wà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ tí kò fẹ́ gbéga sókè nínú ayé òun ni Naomi jẹ́ Ashley
tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ ṣẹ́rí wọ́n máa nǹkan tí mo sọ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún dada máa ṣẹ́rí ẹni tó bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ mi tó bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ ológo ayé máa ń plan kọ́nà máa jẹ́ kí ayé kó plan ṣáájú wa ká tó mọ̀ pé èèyàn bá là jẹ́ mà ayé máa ti plan sílẹ̀ fún wa ó tó ní pé èèyàn débi tó ń lọ àwọn ọ̀tá máa ti plan sílẹ̀ fún yàn tó bá ti wá débi òkú yẹn òun máa ti plan sílẹ̀ tó yẹ kí wọ̀nyá gbàdúrà pé gbogbo tó ta ti plan fún mi náà tó ti plan fún ọmọ mi níwájú pé olúwa kó bá kiri yẹn jẹ tí ọba ti gbàdúrà débẹ̀ kí ni ẹ máa jẹyọ adàbí èèyàn play fíìmù ni èèyàn play fíìmù kí ni ẹ máa wá sí ìmúṣẹ inú ayé ọmọ yẹn.
Ok, ẹ ṣe ẹyẹ ká ìparí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
What is this one from? What did it call me
You're
now?
correct. Thank you very much.
What did it call me? You know, meaningless.
She corrected the impression that we all have been having.
Ẹ jẹ́ sọ fáwọn tó wà ní platform yìí ẹni kó má máa body shape àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí.
Ẹ má sọ.
Ọba pé ọkọ dàgbà èèyàn kọ́ ṣe Ọlọ́run ló dàgbà.
Ẹ má dá ẹ mẹ ẹgbẹ́ pé mi ò bá gbàgbé tí ní ti má kà. Ẹ ṣe. Ẹ jọ please ọmọdé ni o àgbà ni o ẹni tó wù kábíyèsí ló fẹ́. Kábíyèsí ò bá fẹ́ yà 60 kò bá fẹ́ yà 100. Ẹni tó wù wọ́n lọ fẹ́ ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Thank you so much for the correction. So she said in life journey it isn't how far but how well. Yeah. I have this blessed assurance, yes, that I've read that. 3 impressions I'd like to correct. If anyone knows otherwise, they are free to come up with facts. Let it be known that the decision to move on did not come because of Kiniko. I was married, I was the only married bride. I never approached him with any revelation of any sort, as many believed. He contacted me first and made the proposal known several months later. The marriage was not an arranged one, as many have misconstrued. I never knew the prophetess said to have introduced him to me. Instead, he introduced her to me after I agreed to marry him. I was only being polite out of respect for him. I have never been pregnant in my life before Tadenikawo, my son. My son is my first ever pregnancy with medical reports to back it up. The girl who is said to be my daughter is my niece. I did my best to endure and make it work, like many of you in marriages that you know that this marriage is not working, but you will try as much as possible to make it work. She said, I tried to make it work. Many times I smiled through the struggle, but I have finally realized I have just one assignment, my son. And when God said it is done, it is done. He chose Saul to be king. And when it was done, he told the prophet Samuel, I have moved on. Religion was never an issue between us. Please refer to my interview on News Central TV. Instead, His Majesty has a picture he would love the world to see and perceive him only His Majesty has a picture he would love the world to see and perceive him as, and another one which is his true self. Wọ́n ní kábíyèsí wípé ojú méjì ló ní. Ó ní àwọn ojú tó pé you will think he is this, but that is not who he is, according to Naomi.
So hört sich's an, wenn man meine Geschenke aufmacht. Oder so.
Jeder Gutschein ist für 9000 Erlebnisse einlösbar. Geschenke außergewöhnliche Erlebnisse von Jochen Schweizer.
Let me avoid now. Hey, come on, guys.
I announce the beginning of a new dawn and close of a chapter. Today, I am a mother to God's unique gift. I am no longer a slave to my thoughts of perfection. I, at this moment, announce that I shall no longer be referred to as wife to the Ooni of Ife or as queen of Ife, but as the queen of the people and mother of the adorable prince. So, when she wrote this letter, the palace went to her and asked her to bring it down, and she refused. They lied. The palace lied. Tried to cover it up that her account was actually hacked. But she did not bring it down because she wanted the world to know that she has endured for a long time. Otiyeyi, when he Kabiesi as at that time. So Kabiesi, what this girl wrote, people said, Ojo Ogbonri Elo. Emobati, Baba wa Fashola, to one big question. Tony, may your loyalty never be tested. Ah, that was an oro. May your loyalty never be tested. So, with this, it was so deep that people felt she couldn't have written this with her age. You understand? That what she wrote, it's more than her age. You understand? We all draw one though. Kábíyèsí tó mú gbà yẹn pé double face wọ́n ṣe double eye, two face ni wọ́n. So many of his wives, ayabas, are still saying the same till date. And sincerely, before I allow my panelists to talk, Kábíyèsí, like I told you, this is not an attack on the palace. I'm telling you, Daddy, it's because of what you have said. That's why they are bringing this. They will say, you will never see such on my page. Because I know it's a lie. This is an old news. And why is this circulating all around?
Like the video, guys.
What is happening? Your queen's conducts at all your parties, and then your utterance on that day about a forgotten issue. You brought this psalm to the world. Even if she had told people to start recirculating it, it's because she wanted the world to know the truth, that she was never an arranged wife. She never came to you with any prophecy that you got married to her. The prophetess that you introduced her to, she was not the one, and the same thing is still happening in your kingdom, sir. The same prophetess, the same prophetess. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó máa fọwọ́ kun agbádá yín. Aṣọ iyì ló wà lára yín Kábíyèsí. Ẹ bá wa caution nu ẹjọ́ níbi tí a bá ti ń ríra ní ṣe ó ti yé yín sà. Ẹni tó bá déta contract kan máa rẹ́mọ̀ pé gbà mí èèyàn kì í mọ̀ tó bá ti wá ṣe kiri ara ẹ̀ lè máa move kó má bínú pé bóyá àwọn ṣe ó di yín bóyá they couldn't hold it. Do you understand? You just fall in love with somebody that you can't hide it. Even if your husband is there, you as an ally to somebody's ally, you still misbehave. I'm not saying they are your allies, sir, but because the familiarity is too much. Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa caution wọn ẹjọ́ ẹni kọ́ máa fà yín láṣọ mọ́nítà ẹni kọ́ máa ṣe bí gbàtẹ́ pé ẹ wo mọ́mí wa Olúborí spiritualist Olúborí ẹjọ́ mà ẹ má ṣe wú ẹ̀mọ̀ kò dáa. Because ẹ̀ ń ṣó kí àwọn èèyàn lè mọ̀ pé close mọ́ wọn. What is working against my father? K1 the ultimate today is the fact, one of the facts is the fact that he was speaking with the old president of Nigeria. Looking phone tó sọ pé olówó ní ọjẹ́ kíní kan, because he wanted the world to know that he's close to president. Kò dá ó máa ń bàyàn jẹ́ ni. Mo mọ̀ pé yes spiritualist ni ẹ má máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́. Ẹgbọ́n mọ̀ sí ẹ má bínú mà àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin màmá tó pé Kábíyèsí ó ti yé yín ẹ jọ ẹ ṣe with caution.
Help Kábíyèsí.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré conclude ẹ ṣe with caution ó ti yé yín ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run the familiarity is getting too much. Èèyàn máa ń jókòó coded ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ láìkèké jù. Èèyàn máa ń jókòó coded tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ ṣe ẹ lọ bá Yínká TNT akọ gbogbo yín bó ṣe ń jókòó coded ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. I am begging every one of you, whichever one that is doing coded one, please, that tool is too much. Kábíyèsí, I love you so much. I am your daughter. Please, I beg you. Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn pípù yìí kó mọ ipò wọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ dádì. Àwọn ìyàwó yín àti sọ fún yín ẹ bá akọ́ṣọ̀ wọn. Tó wọ́n ṣe wọ́n. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má mo ti gbàgbé pé àwọn àgbàlagbà ló fẹ́. Kọ́ bí yé bara wọn.
I Toby don't get picky before. Olori Mariam don't get picky. They don't get children. Nah, bloggers they like.
Àwọn àǹtí ọba wọ́n bí yé bara wọn kò sẹ́ni tó ń porúkọ wọn mọ́. Nísìn àwọn tó ń porúkọ wọn ṣe ti understand. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run that's that for that. Thank you. Oya ẹgbẹ́ fi nílẹ̀. One by one now, oya bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ̀rọ̀. One by one. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like the video.
So the letter is not even.
Don't tire.
Okay, I read the letter. You know, it's letter. Number 2, like you said, I think nítorí nǹkan tí kábíyèsí ṣe yẹn ni letter yẹn ṣe jáde again to remind him pé ṣé because ìgbà tí kábíyèsí ń pray fún ọmọ wọn he's trying to try láti sọ pé kí ọmọ yẹn wá gbé láàfin. Definitely àwọn olórí tibẹ̀ náà ti wòye pé ṣé Naomi máa wá sáàfin ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín ìgbà tí Naomi wà lórí láàfin ọ̀dà wà wọ́n ṣe yàmàyàmà báyìí. We don't even know them. Gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ la máa kàn máa wò pé òkè ó dà pé wọ́n ní ìyàwó kábíyèsí ò tí ì ṣe ìyàwó tó ṣe ìyàwó ní on the 10 tó ṣe kan lọ́n the 15 tó ṣe kan lọ́n the 20 ní ìgbà tí Naomi wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀dà wà kò yẹ yín sìn. Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ then number 2 tẹ́mi tún rí tó jẹ́ pé lady yẹn lè fi máa wòye pé kí ló fẹ́ wà níbà fún àwọn tó ń ṣèdí bàlàbàlà ìkíní àti kejì wọn wọ́n ní láti stop it because the video tí ẹ play pé kábíyèsí ṣe birthday ní ìgbà yẹn ìgbà tí Naomi wà bẹ́ẹ̀ if you go and look at that video Naomi ló fẹ́ kéékèèké ó mú microphone sẹ́ni báyìí. The other one tó jẹ́ Oòduà whatever we do. Ìyá onídìí ńlá.
Táyì yẹn.
Yóò yálàjì Oòduà.
Ó yálàjì kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Láti gba microphone yẹn lọ́wọ́ yẹn. Ó ń try láti gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń mú dádì báyìí ló ń ṣe báyìí because ó fẹ́ Naomi wà báwo ṣe sọ ó wà spoken ó lè sọ ìjọba. Yes, no pé ó wà spoken. If you look at her face that day, she's not happy. Woman will change
one by one.
Ó ṣàtẹ̀lé bàbá kí ló dé? Ṣé wọ́n ti fi wọ́n jẹ ìyálájẹ́ of whatever? Ó yẹ káwọn dúró sí ọ̀tá ní
Ẹni sòwò ẹ jẹ́ káwọn sọ̀rọ̀ tán ìjọ.
Ó yẹ kó dúró sí ààyè oyè tí wọ́n jẹ yẹn ni. Wọ́n ní láti máa bá lady yẹn stroke all that kind of position. If you see how she got that cake that day, at the end, wọ́n sì tún gba microphone yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n tún kọrin nọ́sẹ̀nsì kan ṣọ́ọ̀tì yẹn yìí all the time di bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe fún nínú Ifá ìwà àwọn stay tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́ mi kàn lọ kọ́ ilé tèmi síbi kan kó wọ́n máa bá mi ń bẹ̀. And then number 2, all those olórí they are all desperate after Naomi wọ́n wà desperate you can even see it in their face wọ́n wà in order. Bàbá tó kú lọ́jọ́ yẹn, bàbá àgbàlagbà yẹn tó máa ń kọ́ àwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ sí London yẹn.
Wichtige Information, und zwar am Samstag, den 13. Dezember, wird ein riesiges Event in Fortnite stattfinden. Und zwar in dem Spielstil.
Aláàfin Ọ̀fọ̀yọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín, àwọn ìyálé tí wọ́n bá jókòó láì gbogbo wọn aṣọ kan náà lọ́jọ́ ń wọ̀. Aṣọ kan náà lọ́jọ́ ń wọ̀. Àwọn olórí Fúnmiláyà àbíkẹ́lẹ́ sọ ipò olórí àgbà tó wà nínú ààfin. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa control wọn lè fi aṣọ òkè báyìí la máa wọ̀ fún bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ bàbá wọn. Ókè wáìtì yìí ni gbogbo a máa wọ̀. Wọ́n kàn ṣe yàmàyàmà ni. Kò yẹ yín.
Be small
They need to control kọ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Àti àwọn olórí ilé àwọn ti bí yẹn àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí tí wọ́n yẹn gan pọ̀ jù. It's too much. Ó yẹ ọjọ́ kò síbi kan.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an, thank you.
Wọ́n tún ń ṣe òkèdè lórí àgbà. Wọ́n ń ṣe òkèdè tí kò sí bàbá kan. Chinese àti àríyá náà.
Wọ́n ń ṣe bàtà.
Chinese àti àríyá. Wọ́n tún bọ́ ẹ̀ nínú private kiri gan. Wọ́n ṣe òkèdè pé ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ti bọ́lẹ̀ tó ń wọnú ilé tó wá ṣe dìlá. All that is nonsense. Kábíyèsí nídìí láti kọ́ṣọ́ wọn especially tó bá ń ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àbí táwọn bá wà ń tà. You want to greet somebody that you love pẹ́pẹ́ òwò pé pàdé you greet him with respect. Pẹ́pẹ́ wọ́n tún fọwọ́ tọ̀ wọn ló ń jèdí báyìí ló ń ṣe báyìí ní kíni ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Kábíyèsí kún fún wọn lówó ó tún sọ pé kíní kan àwọn méjèèjì ń ṣe yamayama kó tí ọmọdé kiri ọmọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ò lè ṣe àwọn ìyàwó wọn lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ wọn làwọn. Wọ́n kọ́ṣọ́ wọn it's too much.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an ni wọ́n ti gbọ́ yín. Thank you. Ẹ ṣe gan. Next person, I just Kẹ́mi.
Bàbá yín ti dé. Bàbá yín ti dé.
Mi ò jó mi ò wá pẹ́ inú mi ò tí dùn. Àtàbá ti gba oyè tán. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀, ó yá ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Èké bìbì.
Ọba ní ìṣà.
Kábíyèsí.
Adé pẹ̀lú rí.
Pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀.
Kí bàtà pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ.
Kí
Ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ kójú kí ẹni.
Alókìní.
Ṣètò náà.
Bàbá yìí mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ọmọ yín ni wà àmọ́. Ọmọ náà máa ń bá bàbá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Àwọn ìyàwó yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ kọ́ wọn bó ṣe máa ṣe ní àwùjọ. Bó ṣe máa ṣe láwùjọ. Ẹ máa wò ó ní yàgá for you. It is either you rely solely on them.
Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bàbá, ẹ kọ́ wọn bó ṣe máa ṣe ní àwùjọ. Àwọn màmá ṣèdí bàràbàrà náà, àwọn queen prophetess. Àjọkẹ́ mi ó dà ṣéèkì mi. Ó dà gbogbo bí ni mo ti máa ń rí olórí prophetess o.
Irọ́ ni o.
Wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ ìkú náà nà.
Gbígbà spiritual father agbọn ọmọdé àwọn tí dájú mi náà. Àyìndé ẹgbẹ́ tí spiritual mother yìí ni wọ́n.
Àyìndé ẹjọ́ kí ni ṣe spiritual olórí yẹn náà because I don't understand.
Ẹ ṣọ́ra yìí o, spiritual mother ní fún dájú mi ló máa jẹ́ ẹjọ́.
Ẹjọ́ kábíyèsí. Mo tún fẹ́ bẹ̀yìn lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ kan ẹjọ́.
Please don't forget what I do here. I sell glasses, help my condition.
Ẹjọ́ kí ló lórí ìyá àgbẹ̀?
Ayé ìmájì kí má jẹun mọ́. Ó yá, go on, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀
Kí
yìí.
lórúkọ olórí ìyá àgbèjì yẹn náà?
Tóbi, tèmi tó lò tóbi.
Ẹjọ́ kábíyèsí, ẹ tọ́jú olórí tóbi o. Ẹjọ́ obìnrin yẹn ti wà ẹjọ́. Gbogbo obìnrin kọ́ ni ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lè pé kí ó máa rí àwọn ìyá màtáńgà. Àwọn ìyàwó oko ẹ̀. Gbogbo obìnrin kọ́ ló lè manage irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ o, ẹ má yẹ kí nǹkan kan ṣe o. Ẹ dákun. Ẹjọ́.
Ìyá àbèjì.
Àwọn ìyàwó yín because wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tí mo tún fẹ́ sọ.
Ṣé.
Àwọn màmá ṣọ́jú alájẹ náà, alájẹ ọ̀bàjẹ náà. Ìyàwó káwọn náà máa behave. Èmi tó wá tètè gbóyè fún yẹn bí àwọn máa lọ lé.
Wọ́n ti máa lọ́lé wọ́n bá wọ́n tòlù.
Ṣé mo rí píṣọ̀ kan bá ti yin náà náà máa ń rí wọn bẹ̀? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o.
Blessed child, thank you so much. Ẹ ṣe gan.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ olórí tó wọ glasses kẹ̀ ṣáwọn ló dàgbà ni.
Èwo nìyẹn?
Tó máa ń tó wọ̀ ògùn yẹn. Ìkọ́lẹ̀ fún màmá yẹn.
London náà wà náà. London náà wà.
Olórí Adéròǹkẹ́. Yes, she's
Okay, àwọn náà dàgbà but kò ṣe báwọn dàgbà gan.
very much.
I think a year older than the kábíyèsí.
Ṣé nọ́tìsì pé olórí Adéròǹkẹ́ yẹn pé Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ń fojú kọ mọ́lẹ̀ ń bì kan.
Bọ́ ṣe àní bí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ṣe ń kó gbogbo wọn mọ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn. Olórí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ ẹnu ń kùn yìí máa o, ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
Lẹ́yìn náà bá ń gbóhùn wà bóyá wà ń bà báwọn ẹjẹ̀ǹtì wà bíbá.
Àwọn méjì
tó máa ń bèèrè
olórí Adéròǹkẹ́ àti Elizabeth. Àwọn méjì tó àwọn tó
àmọ́ public figure ní ẹjọ́ ẹbí èèbù. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí gba kádàrà. Àwọn tíyàwó ọba bàbá ṣì máa fẹ́ mi o. Ẹ má rí ẹ̀yìn nìkan ti dé last bus stop.
ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí wà ń bẹ̀ náà ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí wà ń kọ́ náà.
Ẹ jẹ́ má dárúkọ anybody níbi mo fẹ́ lọ́ba fún mi.
Ẹ má dárúkọ anybody.
Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run please. Next person. Ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ ṣe.
Ẹ sọ Àjọkẹ́ sọ kankan ẹ ní pé kí kábíyèsí pé bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ Naomi yẹn pé kó yé sọ́mọ̀ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àbóyá ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ mọ reason tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má bínú because number one àwọn ìyàwó tí ilé gan wọ́n máa fi ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ex yín ó kè bẹ́ ṣe wà yín sìn kọ́kọ́ yín máa sọ̀rọ̀ ex wọn ṣé inú yín máa dùn inú yóò ní dùn àwọn ìyàwó ilé gan inú wọn ò ní dùn ẹ ti understand so ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
ó ṣe sọ ẹ understand kó fòun lẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Mọ́kìrì náà fi sọ̀nà, wọ́n fi mọ́ọ̀kì Naomi ni.
wọ́n lè mọ̀ kẹ́ but ó yìí ta wọ́n lára ló máa dàbí ọmọ máa dùn ìyàwó tó wà lé.
ó ní pọ́ǹtì kan tí mo fẹ́ mú jáde tí mo sọ pé ní ìsájọkẹ́ no ẹjẹ́ ìjọ pọ́ǹtì kan jáde tí mo fi sọ pé ìsájọkẹ́ sọ pé báyìí tí kábíyèsí bá jẹ́ brọ́dà yìí ọmọ kékeré ẹ wo rú Naomi yẹn ó lọ sórí Instagram ó lọ disgrace ìhó ọba Ilé Ifẹ̀ tó dáa tó bá jẹ́ pé ní ìdàbúrò kábíyèsí ilé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ilé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ta ọjọ́ ọmọ àdìkọ́ tó ṣe kábíyèsí nìyẹn ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ pé kọ́pùlẹ̀ dáa tó sọ pé wọ́n hàkẹ́ ni bí ihe kábíyèsí ló wá jáde ló ní àwọn hàkì ni ó wá sọ pé wọ́n hàkẹ́ ẹ wò pọ́ ṣe wọ́n tún kọ́ báyìí kò sí ọ̀tọ́ lé ẹni tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí kò sí ọ̀tọ́ lé ìgbà.
Okay, now it has been how many years? So she can't be
one by one tẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo àní gbọ́ra wa.
Okay, then you should stop saying it. Now he has like
20 pounds. Send your message to me, please. 20 pounds. Plus 447481312624. Plus 447481312624.
Number two, àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan wà lára àtúntò ṣe fún. Tó yẹ yín sí pé ẹ wọ́n rúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó ń ṣe.
ó yẹ kó máa fi jẹ́ kó pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ síta ó máa ń ṣe dáadáa ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn náà.
Ẹ jọ máa ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Bàbá ló jẹ́ fún wa. Ó yẹ kó máa ṣe àṣekọ́.
Ẹ ní sùúrù alẹ́ máa sọ ti ní one by one. I will drop you if you don't please. Because mo ní Down syndrome mi ò ń gbọ́rọ̀ dáadáa. One by one. Ó yá.
Àti àjọ̀tẹ́ lọ́jọ́ wo nìyẹn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀?
Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́? Ẹ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Ṣẹ́yìn lẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Àṣàǹtí ṣẹ́yìn lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Ẹni kò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ókè ó yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Tó bá já kábíyèsí ò ní sọ ọmọ. Mo nǹkan tó ṣe tó lọ sórí Instagram tó disgrace ó Ifẹ̀ ní. Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó ṣì ju àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ tó kọ́ bẹ̀ gbà yẹn. Tí kábíyèsí gbé ọjọ́ ìgbà tó gbé kíní ẹ̀ síta, ó sọ pé ìyá wa sọ pé ọwọ́ hákì ìyẹn gẹ́gẹ́ ìyẹn kó tó wá sọ́bẹ̀ pé wọ́n hákì ẹ̀. Wọ́n lè sọ pé kó kúlẹ̀ dá ṣe pé kíní ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ fọdún kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó kúlẹ̀ dá.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ẹ̀yin feel pé nǹkan tó yìí ń dùn pé.
Àwọn kábíyèsí kan ṣe tí wọ́n ní. Ṣé ọ̀dà sí àwọn náà ń ṣe kíní ni? Àwa la mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe òdà ṣó yẹ ṣe. Àwọn ṣáájú àti irú kan ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ti pẹ́ kí Naomi tó wọlé ló ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ bá tó wá gbọ́ Ṣadé ìgbà tí Díọlá wà ní London, Ṣadé ló tẹ́kì àkí wọ́n ti mọra wọn ti kẹ́. Ṣadé ló kọ́kọ́ mọ Díọlá first daughter kábíyèsí.
No. Mo gbọ́ sórí yẹn bọ̀ tí mo gbọ́ tí mo gbọ́ láti fẹ̀ gbọ́ nìyẹn wọ́n ní kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ló kàn sọ. Wọ́n no ṣí ní sùúrù ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ mi sọ pé kọ́tẹ́ mi gbọ́ version tí mo gbọ́ allegedly wọ́n ní Naomi nígbà tó lọ kí kábíyèsí nígbà tí kábíyèsí ti dọ̀bà tán Naomi ẹni sọ àmì náà Naomi sorry Ṣadé Ashley that she was still married to her husband I don't know ẹjọ ẹ má quote me but that she was still married to her husband and she went to greet kábíyèsí ìgbà tó dẹ̀ lọ kí kábíyèsí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn ní kábíyèsí torí àwọn jọ wá láti ilé ọba ó ti yé yín wọ́n lórí wà ní ọkọ as at that time so kò mọ ọmọ ọba tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ allegedly ó yá.
Ọ̀ṣà kíní ó tèkì kíní mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ tọ́nà.
Ok ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ ṣé God bless you. Next person I am Paul next.
Komm schon, lass dich einfach fallen. Ich fang dich auf. Vertrau mir.
Ich weiß nicht, ich habe Angst, ich weiß nicht, ob das so eine gute Idee ist.
Komm schon, vertrau mir.
Hallelujah. Ẹ ṣé ẹgbẹ́ mi sí Mike.
Emma Binu, because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, I know we have our own tradition. But when it comes to husband and wife, I don't see any reason a woman will be shut off or queried the way to express her divorce.
Okay.
She can do it anyhow she likes.
So you think it was right for her to have pasted it online?
She can do anyhow. She can do. For the fact that Oba, Kabiyesi Oba, which is a very powerful Oba, that doesn't mean we have to question Naomi the way she announced her divorce.
ìyẹn ò tọ́. Ọkọ tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ ni pé kábíyèsí kádé pẹ́ lórí o, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ẹ pẹ́ fún wa o, ẹ níjẹ̀bi o, èṣù bí obìnrin kò ní yálé yín, ẹ tó lé yín o, you understand? Àwọn akọ́lá bá yín fẹ́ àwọn ìyàwó yín. Ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n máa ń sọ òwe kan nínú Yorùbá, wọ́n ní pé tí a bá rí ìgbà mú, a máa mú ọmọ inú ẹ̀. Kọ́ má jẹ́ pé nípa àwọn ìyàwó yín náà ti máa mú yín, ayé òde ní mú yín. Ṣé ti gbọ́ gbà? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ caution àwọn ìyàwó yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kán àwòkọ́ṣe ṣe rí pé ṣe rí ìgbà tẹ́yìn náà kọ́kọ́ dórí àpèrè, ẹ kọ́kọ́ misbehave díẹ̀ fún ọdún kan, ọdún méjì, ọdún mẹ́ta. Ṣé àwọn màmá kan call yín out? Right now, and I look at it, I haven't said anything bad about you for the past 2 years now, or any blogger picked you up or any say anything against you, which we all work and listen. You understand? I know can't sorrow. You understand? But because we believe in it, come on, shit, then you can ledger, that affect by that job. Then you ledger, sir. When you travel all over the world, you're representing us as a Nigerian, as a Yoruba, a Josa. Okoya Bale. Last one, a Joe. Ife Naomi ṣì wà lọ́kàn yín. Kò dẹ̀ lè sẹ́ni tó lè bá mi sọ. Àǹtí kan tó wá tán ní pé Adé wà lórí Naomi. Adé wà lórí Naomi tó tọ́. She understand? But Naomi ò lè fẹ́ ordinary person. Naomi kò lè fẹ́ ordinary person. Ẹni tí Naomi lè fẹ́ náà ni àwọn èèyàn bí ọba, bí àwọn èèyàn bí oníṣègùn, bí àwọn èèyàn bí pásítọ̀.
Sọ pé bí babaláwo, bí babaláwo.
Àwọn ṣẹ́gun àwọn tó máa ń jẹ àwọn oyè àwọn fàyẹ̀. Àwọn powerful ones ni mò ń sọ, kì í ṣe àwọn babaláwo.
Àwọn ilé bíi babaláwo, àwọn babaláwo gidi.
So nǹkan tí mò ń try láti sọ ni pé ṣẹ́rí tí ẹ bá kan irin, ìkan máa tẹ̀ fún kan. Kò sì máa tọ́ka tó jíṣẹ́ fún yàn. Ṣẹ́rí obìnrin náà láti nírẹ̀lẹ̀, láti ní ìtẹríba, wọ́n dẹ̀ ní gbogbo ẹ̀. However, nǹkan tó wà lára dájì ni ojú kò mú lọ. Ká máa ṣe tibí ṣe tọ̀hún. Ọlọ́run á bá wọn mú kúrò lórí.
Ọba ni wọ́n bá lórí gbogbo.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, lastly, ẹ máa jẹ́ kí àwọn olórin yín máa lọ fún check-up lóòrèkóòrè.
Check-up báwo?
Ẹjẹ́ ìpáyẹ̀wò tó fẹ́ sọ. Olórí Tóbi la fẹ́ fi ṣe examples ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Maybe maybe once in a while, take them out for dinner. Get to know your Olori. Do you understand? There is one thing we do for our children. When they go to school on Friday, I take my children out. Wait, what's up? Motimi, Emma, but they are mansion 9 to 5 or Queen of Shilong Day. Motimi is a lot. Just in our way. What happened is good today. And take our Olori out one by one. That way you get to know what is going on in your palace. There are some things they wanted to say to you, they want to say to you, but because you're always at a party, àwọn èèyàn wà láàfin, they don't have that one-on-one with you. Ìṣẹ́jú kan ló wà nínú kí òkú àti kí òye. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá wa look into this. Take your Olori, take them out, get to know them, get to know what they want, get to know how to support them as their husband. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. Can I just say something on that? Because I think that's why when they, no, Yahweh, you call them as a way to moon to love Sisaleni, Yahweh, next person should be Yahweh, is it? I'll be Yahweh Shady. Yahweh need that pound next. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I said, go in, I said, Denny now, Queen, I did a Jamabin. I want to answer again. What's not to do it? Next person. Cinderella.
Next person, Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer, you next. Good evening, my darling sister. How are you? Yes, my darling sister.
Wait, I'm going to digress a little. This one that you are so happy. What if they don't give your dad that Ujale? How are you going to?
Why would I not give him king? Please don't talk about him.
You're so apprehensive. I'm not worried that if you might jail with Ujale. Okay, well, no problem. Okay. No problem. Until next week. My concern is this. I talked about these other two ladies the other day, the two Oloris.
Yes.
And what's her name? Olori Temitope. My concern now is about Toby. Now, most of the time, I would have loved to say this other lady that just got down, I am called green or something. She spoke a lot of what I wanted to say. But let me just keep it short. I'm concerned about Toby because she seems not to be happy these days. We all know she always keeps straight face before now. But this party they did over the weekend, there's a way she looks. I don't know if you guys, she wasn't happy. She was kind of all by herself. She was, at the time, she was lost. When they were taking pictures, she was lost. I'm concerned about Elizabeth. Concerned about that. Concerned about Toby, I don't know. These two women, it seems they are bullying them. From what we see, like people will say, like, we should not talk about them. If they put their life on social media, we're going to talk about them. If you and Erelu don't talk about it, other bloggers are going to talk about them. Other TikTokers are going to talk about it. And people will come up as panelists, right? So, if you don't want people to talk about it, there's a way it's either you go out of the scene or you position yourself in a way that even in your house, like we are all talking about Queen, the first Queen.
Miriam, God bless you.
She has this poise. There's the way she carries herself. That's why people say, about it, because of the way she carries herself, Like I said the other day, look, their sitting arrangements should be taken care of. They should look for somebody, like a trained person to really, I was discussing with one of my friends from Benin. We were just having the same conversation. So she said their Oba of Benin, it's not the fourth or fifth wife. She's on TikTok too. At the time, she started doing hookup. Oba's wife started doing matchmaking, sorry.
lie.
The people came for her. So it's not like it's only a particular race. No. Because as a Olori, Oba's wife, like the Oba of the Benin, the Oba of Benin's fourth wife, she's not supposed to do that on TikTok. No, if you're another person can do it.
Lie, they lie.
But for Oba's wife to not
they can lie.
Then you want people to start talking about you. You want people to start talking about the palace. Do you understand? So I think there's something the king should really take them out, especially Toby. Okoyemi and Toby. Like when they did, was it on Lojo or there was a party they did some time ago, this year too. Okoyemi was just looking lost as well. Just like Toby was looking lost in this year, just for 10 years.
7-4.
Yeah, those two people. And if I say, initially, I was very worried about Toby. Toby is a young, beautiful girl. What is she doing?
2-6.
Well, what they said is Kabi. The first time I ever saw Toby, I was worried. Beautiful young girl. What are you doing here? Polygamy is not for the faint of heart. You have to be strong. When I even saw mom, I didn't even know she was even in her 30s. I thought she was maybe, because of her height and everything, I thought maybe she was in her late 30s. So she's young. I don't know how she found. I don't know how she found herself.
No, she did an interview with BBC and she said somebody introduced her to the king that you want to be a queen. Do you like to be a queen? And she said, yes, I want to be a queen. And they introduced me to the king. And then that's
Erelu.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it that Omo Awujale?
Yes.
Well, is it that they don't know they were going to have the multiple women in the palace, or they just agreed to it?
Most of them did not, like Miriam. Miriam, according to what I heard, did not know until that day that they brought the wives. So, allegedly.
Sinopret-Extrakt löst den Schleim, öffnet die Nase, befreit den Kopf. Mix es aus mit Sinopret-Extrakt.
Okay, maybe other wives too didn't know. Because sometimes I keep wondering, the number 2 and number 3, that's Elizabeth. Elizabeth is the Okoyemi, right? Elizabeth and Toby. Sometimes I keep asking, how did you people find yourself here? It's just too crowded. Somehow, it's too crowded. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes, I beg. Well, that lady, I am called, she already said everything that most of this I wanted to say. Like, the king should take them out, one-on-one. But most time, like she said, the king is in Abuja. The king is in...
He's a busy king.
Busy party, attending functions. When do you have time for them? Like sometimes, I don't know, was it last year when the king did birthday? The one Toby took the twins there. They took to the king's chamber for them to take pictures. The pictures, if you look very well, it looks so forced. Like that the Ejetaya picture, it looks so forced. Because the one has gotten too much heartbreak. It's really hard for him to love one particular person now. It's really hard. When they're talking, you see the way he's nodding his head. Like he's nodding his head, but he's lost. It's not interesting.
And I want to beg you, please, quiz. Daddy, all the time. Emma Kong Kabisi, for no baby. Anything. Please, because the man is like you're looking for his attention, trying to catch his attention, and you have to do like this, you have to do like this. Hey, John now.
Was not begging Naomi. It's just too much. If maybe there's an emergency for them to really tell it, please, they can write it on this CMS because people that work with him. You can write it, or send text message to them it's just they should be more professional. We want to see, I don't know what, I saw a clip this morning where Ashley was begging for money or something. I said, look at Toduri. They need somebody to talk. Now people will say it's our own, but they don't want people to talk, but you compose yourself. We have other kings, like I said, this Ooni of Ife wife. Have you seen her outside? She's so composed, she's so orderly.
Why QPT? Have you gotten the number?
Every minute you want to talk to Kabiyesi, the other one
Farida.
Jennifer, Ooni of Ife wife, she's the only one, so she's not competing with anybody. No, this is more
Aran Gaza. Can you please let her finish? Have you finished, Jenny?
Okay, just maybe 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Okay.
Like I said, we all know that the king loves Chileko. Like it will be hard for that man to forget about how. I'm telling you.
Okay.
He loves that lady so much, and he didn't see that breakup coming. So it's going to take him quite some time for him to heal. Even with 7 wives, that is to tell you that sometimes polygamy is not, even with 7 wives, Baba is still not healed. That's why every minute, one fimisile, one Nikosi, if you can be a city of Loro, something like that, So it's going to take quite a time for him to, because he really, really loves the wife. But what I just have to say, please, the king should look out more for Toby and Okpe, because sometimes you think Okpe is not even in the palace. Because
no, she doesn't live there. None of them even lives there. Most of them don't live there. But Okpayemi, you can see that she's more reserved, and I think she's not into all that competition. So Okpayemi is not into competition, and now she's pregnant because she had to say it because of our mommy Watinumbu. Mommy Watinumbu. She had to say
she did not stand up.
And then
your granddad, this wife said, "Hey, I'm praying for you."
And she had to come out to say, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." Can you imagine? So that's why. All right, thank you.
Well, what I wanted I just want the number 2 and number 3. I just want their mental health to be okay because the bullying and the bullying is just too much. Like Olori told me that day she was in the sun. Do you remember? Even when your granddaddy's wife said, I didn't like that you were sitting in the sun. That was Tobina, right?
Yeah, she was sitting there.
Please, our mental health is very, very valuable to me.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Elizabeth lives in Australia.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know where she is. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Australia, Gino, you talk. Thank you. Next person.
You don't live in
Next
Australia.
person.
You live
someone
in
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, Jennifer, can you go down?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ekalema. Okay.
Naomi ti lọ ọmọ kékeré lọmọ yẹn nígbà tó máa fẹ́ kábíyèsí ṣe rí Tibetan tó give ṣe vision kí ló give tó ní Naomi ó ti fẹ́ ọkọ rí ó ti ṣe kíní kan rí irọ́ ni o.
Àmọ́ no bàbá wa Tibetan wọ́n máa ń rí nǹkan gan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ rí.
Ṣé ìyálájẹ́ àti Tibetan ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n. Yes, now. Ìgbà tí ìyá alájẹ kú, ibẹ̀ tán ló bá sin òkú yẹ. Òun ni prophet tán tí ó bá wà.
One QPT. Ẹjọ́ ló bá ti dín ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi mute now, booking. Mute.
Ọmọ yẹn ìjà yẹn ti wà, even ìyá alájẹ gan fúnra rẹ̀, ọ̀tá ló jẹ́ fún Naomi. You understand? They were all jealous of that little girl. And àwọn obìnrin yẹn dẹ̀ wà wọ́n wà ní ààfin. Tí Naomi fi fẹ́ kábíyèsí. Wáyé ti kábíyèsí ṣì máa sọ pé olórí kan fòun sílẹ̀. Àwọn yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ náà. Wáyé táwọn sọ pé àwọn yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. Àǹkẹ́dẹ̀ máa wọ́n mọ́ Naomi yẹn wà láìkọ́ tó ṣe mí lè ṣe. I'm 56 years old. Mi lè ka sára wà láì mi lè ṣe. Kò ẹ́fà jáde kó wá sọ pé nǹkan báyìí lòún rí láàfin. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ pé ó jáde ó lọ kọ̀ nǹkan ọmọ kékeré ni ọmọ 24 years old. Bó ṣe máa wù ó yàtọ̀ sí báwọn kan ṣe máa hùwà. So kábíyèsí tí wọ́n treat anyhow tó mọ̀ pé ọmọ kékeré náà ọlọ́dún virgin ẹ̀. Ṣáwọn òun mọ̀ ipá wọn láwọn obìnrin nínú ààfin kọ́ tó fẹ́ ni. Ṣé wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún pé ó ṣe mẹ́ràn mọ̀ ipá àwọn ìyàwó ìlú náà pọ̀. Ṣáyé nìyẹn ní ọ̀n ṣáyé náà kí ẹ wá ti torí pé èèyàn jọba ìyàwó bàbá mi ìyàwó méje ló fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ 33 I'm from a polygamous home.
Bàbá yín láì kòkò.
Àwọn ọmọ 33 ṣé kábíyèsí sí ó sì bímọ 20 nù. Gbogbo aládẹ̀jọ́ ń gbénu lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà torí àwọn ṣe ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo aládàáda tó ń ṣe yàrá ń kó gbogbo everybody ara ń kó wọn. Kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń expect náà rí. Ẹ wá expect kí náà ọmọ kékeré kó máa bá wọn dùn kínní. Gbogbo náà wọ́n ń wá gbà tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ fún wọn náà wọ́n lẹ̀ tí kábíyèsí bá tẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ pé òun ò lè fi náà wọ́n mílẹ̀ kó fẹ́ síta. Kò lè bá wọn gbénu lé. Ẹyẹ wo tóbi sí ó ti di nǹkan míì. Fáńkì ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn ó ti di nǹkan míì. Ṣé àrò pé tọ́pẹ́ tó ń ṣe àtàṣì tó ń ṣe rádaràda yẹn? Ṣé àrò pé wọ́n dùn ní? Competition ọjọ́ ń ṣe láàrin ara wọn. Competition náà mo sọ fún polygamous òkú wà. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, go on.
So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn kò make sense kó fi Naomi lẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ìdájí máa sọ story everything á ti gbọ́ rí. Tèmi márùn-ún láàrọ̀ fún wọn fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ó ti di méje.
No, mẹ́fà ló ń sọ láti jọ yìí, mẹ́fà la mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ẹ ó ti di méje sí. Àbí kò di méje ni àdá ìdọ́kẹ́.
Méje wọ́n lórí orí tó sìn.
Àwọn girlfriend níbẹ̀ ṣíṣí ijó ó sì pọ̀.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn níjọ́ yẹn gbọ́ pàtí yẹn wọ́n pọ̀ gan.
Ìyẹn ló ń jẹ́ káwọn tó wà àwọn obìnrin yẹn tó máa ń ṣe kò í sì wọ́n ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni kò í sì tóbi ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó fà ìkó ìrora pọ̀ ọmọ kékeré ẹgbẹ́ kò fẹ́. Olùkọ́ tó ń ṣe fún Naomi làwọn náà ń wí
74
Coffee Naomi
81
Ti daddy yín tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ jọba náà wá jẹ́ kó lè jẹ́ o.
26
Ẹ sọ pàmì.
24 mo ń tajà lọ́wọ́ ẹ fi mí lẹ̀. Tó bá jọba kẹ ṣe kiri sí.
Nǹkan tí mo fi láìka ọba òfin nìyẹn. Èèyàn àkọ́bí ọba òfin nìkan ló lè jọba. Wọn ò kí ní wọ́n ń jù èèwọ̀ ni. Sọ àìsàdẹ̀ fi rí pé wọn ò tẹ̀lé yọ lájẹ́ tí Jésù máa fi dé. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ pé wọ́n yọ ọba òfin ní ìfún kò sí. Nítorí ọmọ àkọ́bí ẹnìkan ló lè jọba ẹ̀. Culture wọn nìyẹn.
Ok, ẹ ṣe gan ni ìyẹn kọ́ ló bá yín sọ lálẹ́ ìlú dàbọ̀. Ó dàbọ̀. Ẹ ṣe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next person.
Can we go ahead and say something?
Who is speaking, please? Who is speaking?
I was actually second on the list and I saw.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma. I'm so sorry. Ẹ má bínú bọ́tà mi tí àbèjì ọmọ pé ilé ilẹ̀ wà ẹ ní sùúrù. Ẹ ká gbọ́ mo láìpẹ́ òyìnbó àti òyìnbó wọ́n dàbí ti tóbi. Ó yẹ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
The first person that you brought up on the live video was probably like from the beginning of your video when there were only 300 people on the live.
All right, man. Just go on,
Then I
man.
was a second, and somehow I got dropped.
Okay.
Pardon to everybody. I want to say good evening to you guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I can't live, shall I fell in.
Ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá yé pa.
Yes,
Lòyìnbó yín dàbí tàwọn Amẹ́ríkà náà yẹ káàbọ̀.
I don't speak Yoruba very well.
Oh, but
there's a limit to sort of, to things that I can say. But with my understanding, I think a lot of people have really forgotten what the heritage stands for. You understand? And that's where I want to take everyone to. I'm going to be talking on 3 major things. Number 1, the heritage. Number 2, the position of the king. And number 3, the position of the queens. Yes. Ma'am, I'm busy. Yeah, take care, mommy. Yeah, so, the thing about it is this: Ile Ife is not just any place.
Please, can you go on? I just want to get a hot water, please. Can you just go on and speak on?
Oh, shadow. Guys, I will try to mix Yoruba plus English, hopefully.
Mit einer einfachen Suche kannst du die ganze Welt entdecken und Dinge erleben wie das hier.
Should I wait for her?
No, just go on. I'm listening to you. Just go on.
Okay. People need to understand that Ile Ife is not just any place. You understand? It's somewhere that's big when it comes to the history of the Yorubas. You understand? And the palace of Ife is not just any place. It's a palace that is ridden with history. And not just history of the Yorubas, but history of so many cultures, including Igbo people, Hausa people, Bini people. There's so many history that are tied to Ile Ife. There's one thing for you to become a king, and you have your own personal interest. And there's another thing for the land to have its interest. Ikonti Ile Ife, Ikonti Oba Ife. And that is the first hint I'm going to give everybody, because Teba study history of Yoruba. One thing is to Jeoba. Another thing is for what the land wants. You understand? Those are 2 different things. You understand? And sometimes you might like a king, you're looking from the outside, you wish the king would do this, you wish the king would do that. The question is, what does the land want? So to take a position is not enough. So want to make a decision as a king is not always enough, because the king still have to be humble to the land. And some of the rules that come with that land, sometimes many of you guys might see it right under your nose, and you might not understand what is truly happening. But if you are able to see things from a wisdom aspect, from Miriam to the last queen, every one of them they are all Oriade. You understand? It's part of their destiny path, it's part of their journey. Shawari, how a stranger will behave when they see the king. Like Auntie was saying, Auntie, I'm so sorry to say this to you. If you were to meet a superstar that you like, or a king that you like, or someone that is very popular, you might plan to behave well. But when you meet them, sometimes the excitement of your natural being will come out.
100.
You might overreact.
That's how I lie.
The lady that is showcasing the course, they're showcasing all this kind of stuff. I just believe that, that is her excitement. She did not probably have bad intentions, you understand? That is how, this, even me, that I know so many things about that palace.
Okay.
I cannot see the king and not get excited. I cannot see, even as much as people don't like to look, if I see to look, I'll still bow. I'll still greet him. It's just something that's natural with a lot of people, you understand? You only want to compose a right, can you compose a right? So
you think, okay, can I just cut it in there? So you think it's because of the excitement that because that's their husband. It's not as if...
No, I'm talking about the person that is showcasing gifts.
No, okay, you are mixing it up. You said, even I talked about him doing his neck like this.
No, I'm talking about when people meet the king.
Okay.
And you understand what I'm saying? And including those wives too. You have to understand those wives too, they're coming from a different angles of life.
Okay, so they're not seeing him, they're not getting the love, the affection, the closeness is not really there until those parties.
I wanted to speak on some of the queens, okay? They're coming from different backgrounds, different angles of life. And many of these queens that you're talking about, they've not been there for 5 years. They're still new to the palace, you understand? So the reaction can be positive and the reaction can also be negative. Now, I'll give you an example. Some queens will enter the palace, they'll take it as an opportunity to enrich their life, to enrich their children's life by building solution, by doing things that are meaningful, probably becoming community leaders. Some of them might even go into politics. And some of them will come in because they don't really have nothing major that they are doing before. And they will just be subjected to that position as a queen. Why some, they already have a career, they might be lawyers, they might be doctors, they'll continue in the same pathways, you understand? So the thing about it is this, people need to understand both the queen and the king have position of authority. To buy disrespect your
Oba disrespect. I did.
To buy the disrespect your Oba, you disrespect the nation or the community. You understand? And people shouldn't expect all these queens to have the same personality. And the reason why you can talk about them is because it's the palace. So talk about palace is nothing new. Even Manchester, even Westminster. The reason why people can write tabloid about the palace is because it's the palace. Palace represents true life. The ones that have been there for years, blessed child, are different from the ones that are new there. You don't expect the ones that are new to know everything that the ones that have been there for a long time.
But those ones that have been there for a long time, like she pointed out, are the women that are misbehaving.
To be a concubine, to be a girlfriend is different from being a wife.
Being a wife, okay. Thank you.
And to be a girlfriend is different from being a queen. People need to understand that. So there's a whole lot of stuff that are going to happen as time goes on based on experience.
Okay.
And as time goes on, the majority of them will start adapting to the system. You understand? And like I said, the law of the land is different from the law of the king. So my Ibama fed 25 wives. Nobody can stop it.
So we jealousy and God will good. Kabiyesi, so if I clap with the guy, Kabiyesi ma call them 25.
You understand? You understand? And when it comes to Queen Naomi, the king is a very soft-souled person.
100.
He acknowledged her. Acknowledgement does not mean that he wants her back.
Okay.
And acknowledgement does not mean that she's still not a queen. You understand? I don't know if I make any sense to you.
You're making sense, ma'am.
Yes, we are able to make sense.
She's a woman with crown. She's older,
No,
just like
make any
every
sense.
other older. Oloris. They are all
Nah,
Oloris.
rubbish it is.
You understand? They're all Oloris in their position and what they represent.
Okay.
And somebody say, oh, you should take them for dinner. Somebody is depressed. You're looking on the outside does not mean that you really know the story. And for the ones that come on social media to be doing matchmaking, you know, it's just like this particular girl. I really don't want to mention her name, but I just want to give you an example of this particular girl. I'm not bringing something Regina Daniel, but to favor buy it, should he use it? But what's the internet go on she on waist trainer? From waist trainer, you understand? It's like she was trying to find a different route in career versus what we all know her for as a celebrity. She get this.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you don't really have nothing that you're already doing with your life, she gets me.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's very particular to your career, to your path when it comes to your work. Sometimes some things that you're doing might be looked at by the people because why? Everyone that is on this panel, including the ones that are in the comment section, okay? You're funny. Everyone that is on the panel, it is your right to look at what is being posted on social media. It is your right to talk about it. Because why? However they present the palace, that is the way you're going to handle it.
100.
That is just the truth. You understand? But in that reaction that you're reacting, take a look at every one of them. You're not going to believe that is the true life that they're actually showing you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If it's one more dating, that is what they know. You can see the intelligence of individuals based on their activities. You can see how they behave. But one thing I don't agree to, Sherry Auntie or Remafi one thing that I don't agree to, people shouldn't say that the king is misbehaving. Okay. There is an insult.
Hey, ganz kurz. Wie finde ich Antworten in all diesen Daten?
And people shouldn't say that you make a mistake, there's a womanizer. That's also an insult. Because the king can want one wife. And the man requested for more. You understand? Because he's a king. And the second thing that I want to say also, people need to understand that comparison of queen is like a choice. Because any come like any come like me. I want to get Naomi fans, you want. I want to get to be fans, no, you want. Just easy. I want to get king fans, no, you want. I want to get Miriam fan, come, what you want there. So everybody's gonna like whoever they want to like, but at the end of the day, understand that this is Ife that you're talking about. And this is the land of Yoruba that you're talking about. You're talking about every one of the Yorubas. Anytime you talk about any of those queens, you're talking about Yoruba people.
Thank you very much.
And they all represent the Yorubas, either you like it or not. Auntie, fruit to that. They all represent Yoruba land and they are all queens.
Thank you.
And it is destiny that brought them to that path. So let's respect them. Let's continue to love them. Let's not differentiate and bully one against another. Let's continue to promote our culture and promote the heritage. And God bless every one of you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I know about Benin, you are not in Benin Palace, okay? So there's no house that does not have issues, and there's no palace that does not have limitations.
Okay. Thank you very much. I agree with you that, our father, that some comments that, and anyone on this platform will tell you that I am one of those that will always tell you, I'm from a royal home, and I do respect people that respect my culture, and I respect the palace as so please, let's just be cautious of that. She's right on that part. We might joke, we might do things, but let's be mindful of what we say about the Oyade. But for the wives, they are saying some of these wives are bullying the other. And we have seen that with that video of Olorite doing like this to Biloba. In fact, allegedly, we
you know, Auntie, they're human. It's normal to be jealous. It's normal to be envious. Just get used to it. And it is normal for you as audience also to call the whoever that is bullying somebody to action.
That's it. Thank you very much, Eshegoni. Thank you. God bless you. Next person. Next. Ó dà pé Ìyábẹ̀jì ẹ gbájú yín o. Àbẹ́ ìdúró ó dà pé Pinade àbí Ìyábẹ̀jì dé síwájú yín tó wà nù yín oníṣèlú dá sí.
Kí ni mo ṣá òkè Musa látàrọ̀ mo dúró mi?
Ó yá, ta ló ń ta ló?
Ó ti gbàgbé mi kẹ.
Ta ni? Bùnmi Fàjì, wọ́n ti dé síwájú yín. Sọ́ni ẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Bùnmi Fàjì ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ó yá, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Bùnmi Fàjì. Ẹ̀kálẹ̀ wọn.
They should. Nǹkan point méjì nìkan náà ni mo ní láti make. The first one is, I think because they do so many events in the palace or wherever, I don't know, maybe.
Please, every other person, can you mute, please? Arika, mute and Queen Eshegoma. Oh yeah, go on.
There's always one event or the other going on. It's a very busy place, which is as it should be. It's a very busy place. There's always things going on. There's always celebration.
When you come up, please, can you mute? Because you are not enjoying it. That's why I dropped the last person. Please mute. MOT. Go on. Oh yeah, Mama Fudge.
There's always celebration. There's always installation. There's always chieftaincy. There's always things, different, beautiful things going on. There's always inauguration. They're opening things. It's amazing and it's beautiful to watch. However, it gets a bit exhausting when there is no organization.
Okay.
I think they possibly need to look into how to make things more organized, especially because prior to any event going on, surely they know the number of wives coming. They know the number of the politicians coming. They know the number of governors coming. They know the number of, at least some sort of idea about things, people that are invited, and people that are RSVP, the size and the capacity of the hall, just little things like that. And I think the difference, I think is this worrying man that is married to one wife. Is it the worrying king that has a wife also? Yes, he has one wife. He has his own events. There is always, you can see, I don't know, maybe they could possibly take some advice from how things get run in that area, and maybe there's some lessons to be learned, because it doesn't really portray, I don't know, it just always seemed like a car crash. Anytime they're having events there was one occasion when I think it was the Yahoo with Ibeji. She was actually on her feet. When
looking for seats.
She was on her feet and the place was already jammed and there was no seat for her. And it just looked so chaotic. I think maybe they could potentially look into, I don't know, some kind of department that actually look into take care of that aspect of things, because I think that would also take a lot of the because the Olori seem to be doing a lot of hostess. Please, I find it quite. They shouldn't. Even if they were to do these sort of things, it should be limited. The other day, one of the Olori, the very dark, beautiful one, she was holding the governor of Lagos State, and they were, I think she was kind of like taking him to where he is going to be seated. It shouldn't be Olori that should be. Why should Olori? I mean, it's just like you say someone like what's the name of our queen here? Camilla. Is it Queen Camilla that will be guiding the Prime Minister to see Ibiko Majokosi? Never. So it just sends out a disorganized environment. I find it quite, and I think they can improve on that. Once they are able to improve on that, hopefully, the wording will not be on the rules too much, and then maybe a bit of etiquette will also fall into place. Because etiquette seems to be falling, and standard seems to be slipping as a result of that. I find anyway. It's not great. It doesn't really look great. And the other thing as well, some of them are better at carrying themselves than others. The one that organizes the fashion show,
Toby.
It comes across as is it Toby? Which one is Ronke?
Oh, one guy is there, yeah, that one is the one, yes, okay. Adire Hub.
She possibly has a little bit of there's an aura about her.
Yeah, me too.
To manage situation, and I think maybe those kind of etiquette can be passed on to, because Ashley is a bit, still needs a little bit refining around it, and hopefully she will also get there as well. But those are my 2 points, and I have a question as well.
Okay, well.
You know the Ayaba, and then what is the difference between Ayaba and Olori?
The Ayabas are those ones waiting to be crowned as queens. Oloris are the queens, and the Ayabas are those ones that are waiting in line. You know, most of them are there. Like I said, some of them were even there before Naomi, and you know, they are Ayabas. They are not yet married to the king, but they are. I want maybe one side chicken. I want maybe one concubines, but they are there as, and they are waiting in line, like you know, my dog waiting in line to be named. What's the
it sounds quite complicated, I see. So, but with a little bit of organization, hopefully all their events will not show them in such a chaotic manner going forward. That's all, and I wish him well. He seems to be the king seems to be a people person.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Somebody asked the question here. They said, Mommy, I kindly confirm, or shall I say, verify Tony Adeoye, the one in the UK as the 7th wife. Perhaps when confirmed, you'll be shocked and confirmed to the public too. Yeah, Kabiyesi said toasting, but I don't know the toasting yet, and I don't know the toasting Adeoye. But I know that Kabiyesi confirmed to us that toasting, the Bible just also wanted toasting and Olori toasting. Okay, they said Ayabas are verified concubines with sexual commitments. When I'm Ayaba, want to go verified, I want to do that in Wole, when they do one that.
Okay, that is what I wanted to clarify. That does he have that's established now. That's obviously bad
understandable. That's fine.
Anybody tell you what I am buying one I don't want that. Next person. Thank you so much, Unifash. God bless you.
Contribution.
Now go on. That was a professor. Let's say next one. Tell her now.
Mom, your teeth are.
Sorry.
Our column to one be bad. Very respond, you see. I think pride. We are pride. Not sorrow. Before this speaker, don't learn. No sorrow like me. Jerry, Lórí platform àti Àjọkẹ́ ká máa correct ara wa bá ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ sáwọn monarch wa bá ṣe máa respect àwọn kí ọba wa àtàwọn olórí as much as we want to. But láyé tá a wà, there's a freedom of opinion, right? And you cannot tell me how I'm gonna describe somebody. And we know that there are other ààfin nílùú Yorùbá yẹn tí ìyàwó náà pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí a kì í rí wọn tí organization wà. We will not talk about them because they are doing it right. All right? And we're on this platform to create an awareness so that I won't be mind because they are like number one Oloris, like you can call them that way all over because Oba is the first Oba. So Taban saw nobody can guide anybody's mouth as if they let you balawa. Kamasoro by. And the one because you pay Abiyama, why does it have the one I to Baliwa? Well, it's cool on it until you're getting lost people be down on 20 and teenager on 20, 31. They will say what they have to say. Share the platform, middle Latin man, look at the Latin mass of pay, a master of Simona, a map of we can do that on a Tiago's platform because at least we have to follow our policy and rules. Or you cannot tell anyone how to describe what they feel. Or this is just responding to pride. And that's because of you banner the now. So see that video about the now, see what you want to talk about that I expect that they should be called out and so that things can be corrected. And although while I see my heart feelings in you, and we want to guide, we want to monitor how that person will respond. You cannot help me or do something to me, and then expect me to respond the way you want. It doesn't work that way. All right?
Thank you so much. Everyone with their own opinion, and people are allowed to say, but just be respectful. That's, I think she was just trying to say that we should just be respectful in the way we, speak to the king. But when we see anything that's bad in the palace, we'll come out and say it. Please, that person saying Ayaba, Faramade, Ayaba, please, I don't want you people to. I have said it. Anybody, all the Ayabas, they are in the palace, they are known in the palace, and believe me, they have something with the king, they have sexual intercourse with the king, all of them. And that is why he is the one that is giving all of them name. If you don't know. Okay. All right.
Nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ sọ ni pé mo agree pẹ̀lú àǹtí tó sọ ń sìn. There is a lot of ọba nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, a lot, even kí Ooni of Ife tó jẹ. Ooni tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní àwọn ìyàwó tó pọ̀. Those àwọn méjèèjì yẹn wọ́n ní láti compose ara wọn.
No, but I can't get to your couple. Ayaba to so yẹn. Somebody is asking me pé kí ni Ayaba? Àwọn Ayaba wà nínú palace wọ́n ṣe pé concubines ni wọ́n kàn gbé wọn tí gbé wọn jáde ni. Ìkan wà tó ti bímọ mẹ́ta fún kábíyèsí, ó wà nínú palace. Òun ni ìyá Bùkúnmi, ó ti bí bèjì fún kábíyèsí. Tẹ́ bá wo mo sọ ńjọ́ yẹn pé kàn jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn gan mọ̀ pé kò dá wọ́n ṣe fi ọmọ yẹn àwọn ọmọ wọn pamọ́ apart from àwọn Ayaba. But ọmọ wọn ti bí bèjì tó bí bèjì. So go ahead, please.
See,